Welcome back, everyone, to simply another band of curiously odd travelers. Last time, many, many moons ago, and a previous calendar year, our party had descended into the lowest levels of Castle Draken, quite possibly one of the most dangerous locations in all of Drakenheim. Down here, they were led to this location by an entity that you believe to be the former steward of the city of Drakenheim, Johann Eisner. After following these cryptic signs, you found yourselves in the monarchical crypts, the lowest level of Castle Draken. Inside this crypt, you notice the primary pillar that sits directly below the throne room. And you feel a tremendous power surging from this location. Arcane, as well as the masses of delirium that are below this location now, corrupting it from its very foundations, as well as about 8 to 12 inches of delirium sludge that covers the entire floor of this crypt. And floating about this 50-foot tall mausoleum of all the catacombs storing generations of members of the royal family, going all the way back to the very founder of Drakenheim itself, is the entity known as the Gravekeeper, or what was the entities known as the Gravekeepers. Entities or individuals that looked after this space for many, many generations are now an amalgamation, a horrible, disfigured, cosmic horror that now floats around carrying octarine-colored lanterns with hundreds of arms and faces extending in all directions. Just an amoeboid figure floating about this space, guarding it like an ancient watchdog, despite its horrible, disfigured current situation. Nevertheless, you managed to slip by into what you found to be the Castle Draken vault, containing hundreds of documents, letters of credit, notes from the Amethyst Academy, as well as a number of other odd things within this space. You discovered a strange jeweled helmet encrusted with dozens of rubies, diamonds, sapphires, a beautiful, ornate piece of armor, in addition to other letters, important documents, and a strange rug that came to life shortly after being unbound in this space, and showed a level of sentience that you were not expecting, even the ability to communicate in some small degree, mimicking statements given by you. What you find now is that you were able to command this carpet to rise above the floor and give you an opportunity, potentially, to stay above this contaminating sludge that covers the entire floor. The carpet itself is a carpet of flying mechanically. It can hold a total of 800 pounds, and it has a 60-foot fly speed. To command it, you must state north, south, east, west, up and down in the Elvish language, which, Tim, you can essentially translate for your companions for the sake of the time it took you to figure this out. You do see the lettering and the notations all across the cardinal directions of this carpet. After figuring this out, fumbling about, and finally coming to the solution, Georgio and Chugrulk, you find yourself standing after being whisked away so fast that the Gravekeeper did not have time to react, as it's at one point was standing at the very entrance to the mausoleum. It has now since disappeared once more into the depths of this space, seemingly either unable or unwilling to leave this location beyond that transgression point. But that being said, you all very clearly saw what looks to be the form of Johann Eisner fused to the primary pillar of Drakenheim, sort of confirming why these strange cryptic messages were leading you down here, as he attempted to communicate with you the best he could in the only fashion he could in this particular circumstance. But with that being said, what would you all like to do?
So we're not in. We haven't initiated anything, right?
No, you are not in initiative right now. You don't see, with just at a cursory glance, you do not see the Gravekeeper directly at the entrance like they were before. At one point, they were directly here as you pass through on the rug.
Right.
But now they have descended deeper into the crypt itself, and seem to be out of your initial line of sight.
Okay. And does the sludge give off light too, or is that just like thematic on the map here?
Does it give off light?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The whole chamber is filled with either a dim light or a bright light, from either the crystals or the sludge itself. Yeah. It's well enough lit that you could definitely see. If you were to search, you wouldn't be hindered by any type of lack of light.
Gotcha. Okay. It's good to know. I mean, can we tell approximately in the chamber where the thing is, or could I like try to like look down and see if I can see any like shadow castings or anything like that?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
I don't see a lot.
No, unfortunately, you do not.
All right.
You are hesitant to expose your full body as you kind of peek around this corner,
Sure.
lest you get targeted by another one of these lantern blasts.
Hmm. Mm. I don't know. I like it sucks, but I feel like if we're gonna go in there, we don't have much of a choice outside of just going through this main little hallway.
Fortunately, I kind of agree.
I thought you were gonna have some good news.
No.
Fortunately,
good news in Drakenheim? No.
Yeah, right.
So this is just the only other thing, and I don't know if we really talked about it since the Citizen Snips debacle, but like we don't have to be here, right?
Right.
Like this is not like there's this guy that we want to save, and like we maybe should, but like this is, we found something cool. I don't know what else we could get out of this except for saving that guy. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I keep forgetting that happens.
All good.
Yeah. Okay. So like, do we need to, like, I don't know, like we're not in great shape, and like we still have the big dude up top to deal with. But also,
Oh, right.
like if we go up there, like is this obviously, like this is the room direct. JJ, am I right about this? This is the room directly below that.
Below what?
Like
The huge room with where we believe the crown is, and
like
where
the throne or
the king.
Yes,
Yeah, the throne
you
room,
feel
throne room,
confident that this pillar is directly below the throne of Drakenheim.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I guess probably if we don't deal with this, there's a connection between the two rooms, so it may end up being harder to do that. But just splitting this up or dealing with this now, see that like that's the thing. I just don't like. I'm a little nervous about. Is do we have to do this because we're like how much health do I have? Like I'm almost full, but I've used a lot of my stuff. Like I don't have a lot of the I don't know. It's just scary. It's scary, and this might not be a necessary thing. I guess is my point.
right. I mean, I guess out of character, like I feel like you're the one that like know this person, so I feel like it would kind of be like in your hand as far as who we're saving.
Yeah. Like so. I I think Giorgio wants to, but also like this is coming from a place of like anxiety and fear, right? So it's
Can't
like
really screw up, yeah.
it's hard to for him to be like insistent on doing this, Like I guess maybe like I don't know.
Right.
It's tough.
So if we just leave
If we
this,
do,
yeah,
I think
if we leave
that we can
this, we
just
go
leave.
back up and go back up to like the throne room. You're thinking, or
There may be some more exploration that we can do if we're still hesitant on doing that, but I don't know what else is left to find, right? Like this was the only I think clue that we had that would lead to anything, is that there was this guy that was talking to us through these inanimate objects and things like that. So it's like this is
yeah,
what brought us to, but everything else that we've kind of explored a big chunk of the castle, I think.
yeah. I think the
So,
only thing that we haven't really gone into, I mean, I could be wrong, would be the throne room. I think that we just like observed it
mhm.
from the other side.
Yep, for like 2 seconds, and then we left because it's also big spooky,
And weren't there guys like in there was like some sort of
Mhm,
dinner or like
mhm.
a ball or something going on, and we were like, screw this, we're
Um,
going.
y yeah, kinda, I think. There was stuff, like, just, like, kind of roaming about.
Uh-huh.
What you saw in the ballroom, at least at an initial glance, was what looked
Mhm,
like spirits, almost like echoes of a time past. But conjoining with them were various dregs and contaminated individuals as well that seemed to be acting out their final days within Drakenheim, some sort of grand gala event
Yeah.
prior to the fall of the meteor. Some of them seem to have, current day understanding, but others just seem to be sort of spiritual echoes of a time long gone from nearly 2 decades past. Tim, as your companions discuss what you all are attempting to do, you feel a gentle tug at your pants leg. And again, you see this strange sort of flesh-like flower begin to sprout up between the cracks in the floor. Oh, Tim, are you there?
He missed the start of it there. He's back now.
Oh, sorry, I had just started saying,
I heard
as
a
your
flesh flower.
yes, flesh flower. Yes, you feel a tug at your pants leg, and beside you, as you look down, there is that same sort of strange flesh flower as a bloom opens up to a similarly sized eyeball that you saw in this sort of plant, organic creature that you seem to have seen earlier in this basement space, not too far off the kitchen region of this basement, where the servants galley and sort of the cellars were. And you begin to see it blinking once again in this same sort of rhythmic pattern that you've already begin to recognize now, as you recognize this is sort of a Morse code.
That's right. That's right.
You begin to see this once more, and now that you've recognized the pattern, you see the pattern, the words assistance will provide, look to the walls. And then as you see that code, you begin to hear what sounds like stone grinding on stone as you look into this space here on this wall. And Cedric, you notice this as well, as the stone begins to grind, and so do you and Georgio and Chugrulk, as a 4 foot, almost 5 foot platform begins to jet out from the wall here, extending out from the worked stone of the castle itself. And just before this fleshy eyeball flower that had sprouted up through the floor begins to shrivel up and die, you see another quick message to you, Tim. Can provide small amounts of assistance before the flower just begins to shrink and shrivel and crumble into dust.
Wow. Ain't this some shit?
So we all saw this like little 4 foot pillar, right? Come up, you said?
Like a platform almost, like a maybe like a 3 or 4 inch worked stone platform extends out from the wall, kind of like a means of staying off the ground is what you garner from this situation, and it still remains there for the time being.
Well, there you go, because that's part of what I was trying to figure out, because I was thinking with the floating disc thing, because we all can't get on this fucking carpet. So,
you also see that some of these pillars within these rectangular pillars inside the room itself have alcoves that you can stand on. Now, what you also see is that some of this stone seems to be moving. So you're welcome to try to observe it a bit closer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I like do like an arcana check or something, like to see it, like kind of similar to like the carpet? There's like try to figure out how to like navigate the stone.
You can give me a perception, or I would say in this case it's perception. Yeah, investigation's a bit too detailed. Cool. Yeah,
sure.
With a 16, you can see that some of these alcoves seem relatively normal. They seem to house the burial alcoves. Some of them have statues that depict former monarchs and or prominent figures within their heretical line. But some of these walls you can see have begin to become almost flesh-like. Like there's like roots of stony flesh that seem to pulsate in places like blood vessels. And within those stony flesh-like roots, you can see that there are appendages sticking out in certain areas that seem to be reaching out, searching for anything and everything it might be able to grasp for. You're not 100% sure what the effect would be if you get close to these, but they are scattered randomly across this entire space. You'll have to, observe them as you you move about this space. But there are others that seem to be not as corrupted and twisted.
I'm so sorry. I think you misunderstood. I meant more. I appreciate the information for an area. I meant like the like the look at the platform that came out. Like if there's like way to steer. That's what I was
yeah.
getting
Give
at.
me
Not like
an
the pillar.
investigation check. Sorry, I thought you were asking about like the space inside.
We got
the
free info from the DM.
Hey,
this
you
is
ran a
great.
perception check.
This is great.
If you want to roll another
Great.
investigation,
Great.
go for it. Yeah.
Great perception check. I appreciate that. That helps a ton.
Yes. I mean, that still doesn't help you entirely.
Not what I wanted.
Give me an investigation check if you want to better observe this platform. Okay.
Of course. All right.
At least from the distance you're at right now, without exposing yourself in this corridor space to potentially being seen, you can see that this is solid stone. It seems to have been moved out from the stone itself. Some force entity has exerted its will and created this within the castle itself, as if the castle itself is an entity involved in this entire affair.
Oh my fucking god.
But it seems that Johann Eisner, or at least this entity claiming to be Johann Eisner, seems to have some level of control over the castle itself. It's in the walls, pretty much.
Okay. Well, one of two things is going to happen. It's either, from my observation, and I can be totally wrong, either A, we get on this rock and it's going to move. Now, I would think that's very stupid. However, I'm looking at a flying carpet, so mind blown. Or it's option 2, and rocks are just going to start coming out of the walls, out of these platforms. One of the two things are going to happen. So, if this castle's offering help, I think we get in there and we do the damn thing.
Yeah.
My 2 cents.
I love that it comes from the carpet of flying too. Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
Ever since we learned that from the OBGO campaign that we could switch our character. The fucking dust bunny.
Oh god.
Fuck yeah, dust, let's go.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to shut that off somehow.
No.
Okay, well. So the pillar or whatever that rose out, is that like right at the end of this whole stairwell?
No, it
And like
is
in the corridor that we're standing in, or
no, that strange entity, that like fleshy plant that grew up, it was in a crack just beside Tim, inside the vault itself. But the platform you saw jut out from the wall as sort of an example of this supposed assistance came out of the wall here in this location between the four of you, so you could all see it. But
looking straight into the chamber, pretty much.
Right.
Okay.
But you see it now. It's still here. It's about 3-4 foot off the ground up the wall, and it's about a 4-5 inch thick just worked stone platform, like almost just like a slab of concrete extending out like a platform from the wall itself. And Tim, based on the information you got from the strange plant, blinking to you in code, seemed to imply that it's trying to provide assistance to you all. And what you garner is that it's trying to give you some level of footing to allow you to, traverse this area.
Maneuver.
But it did state like limited or some assistance. It didn't say you're not 100% sure what its total capacity is.
Sure.
But upon your inspection, you can see that it is a solid platform and would easily hold any one of you.
Could I go up and just try to stand on it and just see if anything happens?
Yeah, you can certainly do that. You'll be potentially exposing yourself, so just keep that in mind.
Sure.
But yeah, there's nothing stopping you.
Oop. Oop.
You jump up onto this platform and it holds your weight. You yourself probably being one of the heaviest and most, I mean, between you and Giorgio, it's kind of a toss up between who's the most heavily armored and who's, you know, the
Mhm.
heaviest
The most
overall.
ripped and
But I mean, between the two of you, yeah, if it could hold you, it could definitely hold any number of your other companions.
okay.
Cedric, give me a perception check while you're standing on the platform.
Jesus. All right. Perception. Oh, that's persuasion. Perception.
You can immediately begin to see a
Nice.
bright light coming around the corner of this pillar as you step out into this space. You feel fairly confident the Gravekeeper has noticed your presence.
I action roll back to where I was.
You duck out of the way before you see a bright light beginning to surge coming down this corridor. But you watch it begin to dim immediately after you duck out of the way.
All right. I mean, I'm assuming everyone saw what happened when I jumped on this. It seems pretty solid at the very least. So I just kind of shrug and I don't know. I almost feel like it would be useful to just take care of this because whatever we, who knows what we find in here, if anything. But let's be real, the throne room's gonna suck. Like, do we actually know what this room is in theory?
You know that this is the mausoleum, that this is the monarchical crypt. This is the
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know this is the
that's right.
basis foundation of the castle. And based on past arcana checks from your companion Tim, you know that this central pillar here is radiating a tremendous amount of arcane energy that is directly tied to this entire castle and then some, and all sorts of parts. I mean, it is, Tim, akin to a nervous system if you had to describe this in a way that, you know, an analogy to describe it to your companions in a way that they understand. This is like the you know, the core of this entire structure and potentially the entire city's, you know, magical network is this singular pillar.
I mean, here's my thought. We have a cool carpet that can keep people up. We have some some pillar form to keep us out of the goop.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you also still have potions or scrolls of flight to some degree as well.
Oh, do we still have those from when we came?
We need him to get the
Into the
fuck
city?
out. Don't we still
Oh,
need him
yeah.
to get the fuck out? It would be a bad idea, I think, to waste those, to use those here.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that we had them. But yeah, that was to get out of the castle once we do whatever our deed is, finding,
I mean, maybe if we do or need to do, maybe it won't be dangerous leaving. I don't know.
yeah, we don't know what exactly this pillar's like magic purpose is in some way.
Sorry, I've got like a really sore throat. I've been pretty quiet, but I'm honestly, I don't think we've got many quote unquote good options. I think we kind of just have to make the least dangerous
Accurate.
one at this stage. We're so early. I just feel like we're so early on. Like that's all I guess my only take is I'm just
Right.
still worried about what's like what we haven't seen, if you know what I mean. That's all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that you know, like dealing with this guy, like this might be better to not leave and get worse. Or do we know? Do you know how? Like, I mean, you obviously can't tell us this, but like, how close when you saw this light coming? Like, I'm not sure if I missed maybe where exactly.
Like how
that's
far
coming
away it
from.
was, or
Yeah.
I would say with that perception check, you probably within 60 to 80 feet of the source. Just rough guesstimate. In the moment you had to step on the platform, confirm its structural rigidity, and then begin to notice that light flaring up behind you.
Yeah, it would have been 65 feet. So.
Okay.
And did we already tried to lure the Gravekeeper out of here previously, right?
Correct. And they did not
And he
seem
didn't
to
seem
follow
too
past
keen.
this point here.
Okay.
Whether they cannot or will not, you're not sure, but they just seem to stay in this space.
It appears that they could leave. They're not too big to leave, correct? It would be a tight fit, but they could leave if they wanted to.
Right. Yeah, they are large.
From a physical standpoint.
Yeah, from a physical standpoint,
I mean.
mechanically, yes, they could squeeze through, or not squeeze through, but fit fairly tightly through this space, but they could leave. It's not a physicality reason. Okay. You're just not certain why they don't, whether or not it's a
magical reason or just that they don't feel like it.
Right.
It did do something where it could like try to blast us through the wall, which is scary.
Based on your past experiences and the impacts and everything that's happened thus far, it doesn't seem to be able to attack you through any solid surface. It seems to act as you would expect from any type of arcane blast that you've seen thus far. It seems to have multiple different effects depending on what lantern or its core itself. But what you do notice that they all seem to be, impacted by direct lines of cover. Not unlike any, normal projectile or AoE type blast.
And just as a review, this carpet, it seems big enough to hold how many of us?
It can hold up to 800 pounds. It is 6 foot by 9 foot. I just made it a square for ease of movement. You guys have control of it as well, so you can move it around.
Where is it? Sorry.
It is under Giorgio.
Underneath me.
Yeah, and Chugrulk. They are standing on it. It's floating about 6 inches above the ground at that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's underneath the two of them. So you can
Okay,
move it just
I thought
like
that
your
was
tokens.
just like a drainage system.
Nope.
I cannot.
That's weird.
Let me see if I can. I can't either.
What the hell? I put it under your control. Uh,
Oh, sick. Can you guys can you guys see the line on this?
When you
where
go
I'm
to
moving?
move?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's neat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a like actual good update.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, there it is.
oh, the segmental distances.
Well, just
Mhm.
just that now when you drag your token, it automatically does a measure at the same time.
Gotcha.
Instead of because before it would be like, let me measure, and like I would
Yeah,
I would
5, 10.
measure my thing around, and then I would grab my thing and try it. Be like, now which square did I end up in? I don't know. This is
Right.
really cool.
I just re-edited it again, so let me know if that works or not. If not, I can just move it where you want it to be. It's not a big deal.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
Not
can't
a
still.
huge deal. I can just move it where you choose to tell it to go. Just know that it has a 60-foot fly speed. So it'll essentially, whomever's commanding it, it'll operate on your turn.
Wish I still had spider climb.
I mean, you could go
Should
jump in the
never.
sludge and see what you get.
And pray for the best? Yeah, fuck that, dude.
That would be really funny, though.
That would be really funny.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So 800 pounds is good enough to carry it.
Yeah, that would probably
Pretty
carry
much
at
3 of
least
us.
3 of you, yes.
Mm-hmm. I think if me and Giorgio were on it at the same time, it would be like
Yeah, it's probably 3 of us as long
right on the
as
cusp.
it's not
It's
as
not
long
2
as it's
Goliaths.
not 2 Goliaths. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's good to know because then we'll at the very least have some form of pillar, but
But with all the information that you have, what is the consensus? What would you all like to do?
I say we go in personally. At the same time, while not ideal, if it does get hairy, we can always bolt out if this thing seems to be, you know, kept in this area for some reason.
Yeah. And also, not that I would want to, but I mean, like, if things get really hairy, I mean, we could leave like entirely, right? Like we could like fuck off, like
castle?
take our flight potions, and then like just go back to the barracks and be like, we tried, we found the thing, maybe we can go back again. I don't know, right? But like,
Right.
we did this early, right? Like we had, if I'm remembering right, we had a decent amount of time to come and do this, right? It was just like, do we do this first? Do we do something else first? And we chose to do this right away, right?
True. Yeah.
And so it's like if we
Yeah, we don't have to.
if we get spooked and like just fuck off, and like maybe we can go back. I don't know, right? But like this crown has been here for a long time, and nobody even knows for sure that it's here. We could just be like, it wasn't there, you know? And then like, what? Somebody else gonna go find it again before us? Before we go back? I don't know, right?
Yeah, I mean, other
I
people
don't
would
know.
have
Just
much
things to
rather.
think about. thinking about.
not be here.
So let's go for it.
Yeah.
Guy up, but don't use your good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
go ahead.
fine not being on carpet. Just talking now. Like I can go ahead and wish for the best on like pillars and stuff, and so if you three wanted to, or we could, switch it up as far as being on the carpet.
We need to speak Elvish to control the carpet, or no? We can just speak like it understands. I'm trying to remember.
It only understands as far as its commands to move up, down, left, right. It has to be in Elvish. Which, I mean, you could describe the words, the basic words to your companions relatively
Oh, that's
quickly.
true. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
for
we don't have
the
to
purpose
understand
of the
Elvish.
fight,
We
yeah.
just know how to say
Right.
the words, which
Right.
you told us all of the words. It was gibberish.
Yeah, for the simplicity, that was just, for the purposes of a puzzle mechanically. That wasn't,
Okay.
anything that you need to. At this point, you all basically understand what the logic of this, the mechanics of this entity.
Cool. If you guys are good to go in, I feel like we can.
Let's do it.
For sure.
So what's the game plan for... Just give me a basic rundown of what you intend to do here. Are you going to just rush in and hope for the best? Or, what are you attempting to do here?
I think we're gonna go in and just hope for the best and just
Hey.
just be ready on all sides.
Okay.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Tim. Does your staff
Hi.
shoot fireballs?
I mean, I shoot fireballs without my staff.
Is that a bad idea?
Oh, you want to nuke the room?
I mean, listen.
not?
We all know the saying. We all know
Is
the saying with fireball. So I'm not
all know
opposed.
the
I'm asking. I'm asking. Is that a bad idea? That is my question.
I mean, is the goop flammable?
You can certainly try
Can
to
we
find
do a
out.
check? What do I need to roll?
I mean, you could just shoot a basic firebolt and see what happens.
Yeah, we don't have to go fucking crazy on this.
Okay, sure. I do that.
Okay, you immediately turn the corner, take a deep breath, or whatever, and just yeet a firebolt into. You don't need to really roll. It's a huge puddle.
You're hitting the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, you're hitting the ground. It just impacts, and there's a slight, mild explosion, but nothing ignites. Like, it pushes the goop a little bit, but it doesn't ignite it.
Well, now we know. I mean, I don't have any other ideas. So since that didn't work, I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
I was gonna say shit. I kind of thought that was gonna work.
Well, like fireball's a big explosion, right?
Mm,
Like if you hit the thing with
it is. Yeah. It's a. Oh, why do I hear myself? That's
Oh,
so weird.
sorry. I was trying to
Something
tweak
got double.
something. Ignore that. I fixed it.
Okay. Ignore me. I mean, yeah, it is an explosion. I mean, listen, I have no qualms with using it, but we have to have the thing actually show the fuck up first.
Yes, that is. Yeah, I'm fearful of it getting the best of us. Also,
I mean, if we wanted to show up and you want to blast it, I could probably do something to get it over.
did it get riled up by the fireball at all, or?
Give me a perception check.
All right, I got you.
You can definitely tell that bright light that seems to emanate, it seems to have taken notice. You sort of see the source of the light not too far from where Cedric previously noticed it, maybe a little bit deeper into the chamber, like around the center of the chamber.
Mhm.
Currently.
Okay. Shit, I'm scared to go in there.
So how big is Fireball? Now I'm asking how big it is.
It is, I
Could
think,
be
a
anywhere.
30-foot radius or 15-foot radius.
30
One sec.
Should say
20.
20-foot radius. So yeah,
20.
yeah,
Okay.
40-foot wide total.
Okay, so
I can cast it. I can pretty much cast it up to level 5, but I'm saving the level 5 spell slot. So
sure, yeah, no, that's fine. So, like, if we open with that, presumably, if it hits, it will do a pretty good amount of damage. But you just need to see where it is first, right?
yeah. And then what else? Let's see. What else do I have here? Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I also have Disintegrate too that I could cast with the staff. I could try that too. So, I mean, Fireball is better. Yeah. I mean, I've only been successful with it once, but I mean, when it happened, there was the legendary resistance one against one creature.
Oh,
I have it with my
bummer.
staff. So, yeah. So I mean, I can cast that too. Because I have the slots. I have the slots on my staff to do it. I only gonna be able to do it once though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's one of those dumb things.
Fireball's good, pretty much be good either way because it'll be damage. This one's kind of like a yes or no.
Right.
Yeah. Could do. Presumably, the thing is in the corner over here somewhere, right? But if we take, huh?
Huh?
Were you about to say something? I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say it's at least like somewhere along that wall from what we saw last time, probably.
Yeah.
That was it.
So, if we go here, right, like, and then zip this 60 feet up to this corner, right? We can see where it is, can tell you where to cast Fireball, and then, like, if it's 40 feet, right, as long as you're not casting it in the center of the room, 20 feet wide is not going to touch us. So that, like, as far as like our opener goes, you know, just come in, just blast this thing with a big ass fireball,
I
and
guess
then start swinging.
There's a quick question, Stopper. Can we? Is the carpet your movement in a turn, or does it have
No,
like
it's a separate entity.
Okay.
Who's ever commanding it, it goes on your turn almost like a familiar. But it has a separate
and
hit,
so that
it has a separate hit point pool and everything. So
okay, cool.
So we get over there now. Like, it's not our movement, but like, where am I going to go from there? You know, like, there's no spot on the floor I could step, or is there? Like, I mean, in the visually, it looks like there's some splotches that are empty, but presumably
mechanically there is not. The entire floor is full.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought. So I mean, it's functionally our movement because we can't get off this thing.
Right. There are some alcoves here that you could step on. But you would need to, before you jumped, you'd need to make a perception check to see if there's anything moving on some of these pillars, and how that might react. Some of them have those like stony veins and fleshy bits. Some of them don't. And they're just kind of random. But there are little stoops and alcoves. These are essentially like sort of burial crypts, and they're also, I might even have let me see, I think I still have that visualization. Yeah, here we go. Of this space, kind of in a 3D. You can see these pillars.
Okay, now I completely understand. Thank you so much.
Yeah, there's little grips here, but some of them have these like fleshy veins on them. And you can see that some of these pillars, this is the main pillar and kind of what it looks like. Sorry, it finally just rendered fully. This is sort of the backside, but you can see
the back of the wall.
But you can see these fleshy veins are sort of running up through the cracks of a lot of these things. And there are like some of these stone carvings have given way to like fleshy appendages that are like reaching out from some of the
which you mentioned before. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But there's statues and there's little alcoves that you could grab onto potentially. But you can see kind of the depth of the sludge around the entire floor.
Yeah.
This is essentially what you would see if you were standing in the sludge.
Okay.
Does that make more sense now? Okay.
Yes, thank you. So we zip in there. If we need to get off this thing, we certainly can jump onto one of these pillars. But I think that's a good start. Is we just get in here and like come this way, and then I don't know if you want to be on the carpet so that you can launch it from there, or if you want to stand back at the entrance, let us be the distraction, and then like sneak up to here and shoot at wherever it is over there. But does that sound, is that a bad idea?
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. Like, we don't know anything about this thing other than it's, carrying a ton of these lanterns, and it seems like it was able to blast from one of them. So like we don't know what this thing can actually do in any sort of way. So I don't think any idea we have is going to be like a super poor one until we start to figure out like what's actually going on.
Yeah.
So I guess it's up to Tim if he wants to be on the carpet or if he wants to blast from afar.
I mean, I can use the carpet to get away, so I could get him from far away. But the thing is that and I don't know. I feel like it's kind of tough. Because for me, I have the range, but if being up for everyone else that's melee is kind of hard. I feel like the carpet might be better for the melee, so I would think it scooch around and get in and out. Me, I'm far away, so like I can do something to try to get away. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this is another thought, another idea on that. Maybe is if you're on the carpet and like we come to here and like one of these might have like it just like as we're moving, look to see if any of these have a place that you can jump to and stay on that you can fire from, and then we'll keep moving and try to like you shoot the fireball, we follow it in and start hitting it, or whatever we can do.
Yeah, and I guess that is one thing to consider. Only 3 of us could actually go into the chamber in the immediate. Like, if one of those things ends up coming out of the wall or out of one of the pillars for someone to stand on, then someone could come back on the and like pick up a person that's at the stairs on the carpet or at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we put Tim immediately like in and just hope that there's a spot that he can stand or what. But no, I personally do think that, not trying to throw melee under a bus here, but if you guys are on the carpet, that's obviously going to be like best case scenario for you guys to zoop around.
That's my thought.
Sure, for sure.
Is that what we want to go with then?
I was gonna say, Georgio, I'm kind of in your hands. I'm on the carpet, but I'm down for where you feel. I think like obviously one of us has to control it, otherwise it's gonna get fucking crazy. Like it's speaking even in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm just gonna be, kind of taking a ready stance on it with you.
Excuse me, sorry. Question mechanically about the carpet. If it's on, like if I move it on my turn and then I get off it, it can't move until my turn again, right? Or if Chugrulk goes after me,
it still can only move once per round.
So yeah, okay, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. But if you get off and then Chugrulk becomes the commander, he would move on his turn. Makes sense? But it can only still move once per round.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be able to move again until his turn in the next round.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, in the same way that a familiar can act independently of its commander or its summoner, but it still can only act once per round.
Mm-hmm.
It's essentially an NPC is what this carpet is. It just moves on your turn order for simplicity's sake. Well, have we come to a consensus of plan?
Yeah, I think we're going to just wing it.
Okay. So is the intent to just rush in blasting?
Yeah.
If Tim's ready.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Well, in that case.
So yeah, so we're gonna move.
Okay. What were you gonna say before
here before we're gonna move to here, right? This is where we're starting from.
Okay.
So we're gonna like creep it up to right here.
Okay.
On the thing, and then presumably, if we get 60 feet, we're gonna come all the way up to here, like all the way up in the corner, so that we can see the whole room, but stay as far away from the fireball that will presumably happen somewhere over here, right?
Potentially, wherever you seem to find the
Yeah.
Wherever you begin to notice.
Mhm.
Before you move over there,
And
though.
okay.
So if you're starting from here, because this is
Mhm.
not really an attempt to sneak or a successful attempt to sneak, unless you want to try to do that, you haven't, initiated anything. But if you're going to rush in, we're going to roll initiative from that point.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what everyone intends to do? Final call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, let's roll initiative.
Here we go, baby.
Cool.
But yes, I did pre-roll the Gravekeeper's initiative in case we got to this point. So
Cool.
50. Great. Wonderful. Okay, so let me see.
Ooh.
Initiative is +2, so not great.
you need me to manually add your stuff, Georgio?
Yeah, I forget the macro for it, but I'll find it so that let's see.
What's your total?
13.
13.
It's 11 + 2.
Okay, got it.
In case it matters.
In this case, no, because nobody's overlapping each other. Chugrulk?
Where am I? Find out where the hell it is.
So click your token and roll 20, and then in your D&D Beyond character sheet, there you go. What is your dexterity modifier? He's a +4. No, seriously, what's your dex modifier? Or what's your total dex, I should say. Like, what's the total number, not the modifier? Yeah, your total dex.
15.
15, you're good. Okay. Yeah, you're going to go before the Gravekeeper.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I will move you ahead of the Gravekeeper. Oops.
Nice.
I did that in reverse. So it'll be Tim, Georgio, Chugrulk, Gravekeeper, Cedric. Clear as mud?
Cool.
Okay. And so I think for that to work, Tim can go first and hold an action, right?
Yeah, he can absolutely do that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
then our initiatives work then for this plan, which is great because I didn't consider that initiatives would matter.
Yeah, right.
So that's good.
First, the fucking one time, like, I don't want to roll good, and I'm like, fuck.
That's
of
funny.
course. It's always that way. RNGesus be damned sometimes. Anyway, Tim, you are first to act as you and your companions rush in. I would assume you're going to start here. We'll say that you guys start right here as the corridor opens into the crypt. So from essentially right there. Where would you like to go? Or rather, what would you like to try to do as far as, I'm going to say initially here, where would you like to try to move to? Because once you get past this point here, you're basically going to be about knee deep in sludge. Because this is where it kind of slopes off. Anything past this point, you are sitting in sludge. Unless you jump up, teleport, grab onto something, you need to be about, I would say, at least 12 inches off the ground, a foot, to not be in the sludge.
You don't need to go any further than that.
Or you could just be at the doorway.
I think that if you stay there, you can see anywhere in the room.
I would say you have limited vision here. Yeah, you would see most everything here. Once you get to that point, Tim, give me a perception check to see if you can see the creature. Yeah, absolutely. You can see immediately the glowing light. Let me just go ahead and reveal where the Gravekeeper is. Yeah, with that high perception check, you 100% know exactly where they are. As you see the glowing
so
light.
Fucking far.
I mean, he was moving around while y'all were chit-chatting. He's not going to just stay in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
But that will give you an idea of where you need to yeet your fireball, if that's what you intend to do. You should have access to the fireball spell with its general area of effect in your notebook.
Yeah.
So you can just drop that wherever you'd like.
Okay. And you could hit anyone in the whole room.
Yeah, because I think it's
The problem is I have to make sure
160
I have the
foot or
line
100.
because of the pillars.
I mean, you could probably hit right there and still capture it. I mean, that's not hard to it's you're not rolling to hit. You're just saying this is where it goes. It's not like a spell. It's a saving throw. It's not an accuracy based spell. I wouldn't really say he has cover because fireball goes around cover. So I can't really say he has half cover anyway. Plus he's massive.
Okay.
He's a borderline huge creature. Or no, he is a huge creature because he takes up like a 15-foot space.
All right. So if that's the case, then yeah, I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
I will drop it.
For cinematic effect, where would you like your fireball? Ah, there we go.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I
moving?
cast fireball. Very nice.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Okay.
That is a dex
Yeah,
save.
I'll do that because that way at least you guys can get over there, like on the other side of them.
This is a dex save,
does it linger?
correct?
Because I mean,
it doesn't linger. No, it doesn't linger. Sorry.
If there were flammable things, yes, it would set them on fire likely, but this is basically a bunch of stone, essentially. You don't see anything really flammable here. And you've already confirmed that the sludge does not ignite.
Sure.
Yes, what is your saving throw?
I could just go straight at it then. Close enough.
18.
18.
Dex
All right.
18.
I'm going to roll this on top of the board.
Let's go.
And then I will tell you success or whatnot.
Very dexterous.
He definitely does not succeed. That is a 2 on his end total.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So roll your
hit him with dex
damage.
saves.
Roll your damage, bucko.
Did I say 3? Maybe I said 5. I don't know. I'm kidding.
Roll your damage, buddy.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's 17 total.
Yeah, fucking hell, dude. Hold on one second.
That's
okay.
One sec. Hold on.
$86 and you got fucking 5 1s is crazy.
That's fucking so shitty. Yeah, I don't have any chronos either. I can't even fix it. That fucking sucks.
That's incredible.
Okay. Hablos.
You watch as your companion Tim just turns the corner, notices the glowing creature, and wings this bead of fire in that direction as you just hear it just ignite and blast the area surrounding with an explosion of fire surrounding this pillar of stone. It dissipates quickly as there's not much flammable material here other than the Gravekeeper himself, but you hear immediately this just this cacophony of like cries and gurgling screams. You definitely made contact, and we are fully in initiative here, so I keep turning off the turn order, so I apologize. What else would you like to do, sir? You still have a bit of movement, and you still have your bonus action.
I don't really have anything to do. I don't have anything to utilize the bonus action or anything, so I'm alright.
Okay. Next up is Georgio. What would you like to
Chugrulk,
do?
how do you feel about being close?
I'm good. I'm happy.
All right. Instead of going up, we'll go here.
Okay.
so that we
Something
can
like that?
so that we can fight it. Yeah.
Okay.
So about right there, yeah. And then actually, you know what? Let's do where we were. Let's do like here so I can still have a little bit more movement because I've ranged attacks. And then we can think about, depending on how the attacks go,
Okay.
where we'll send the last 15 feet of movement, if that's okay.
Right. And you could move forward if you
So we'll
needed
go
to.
here.
You've burned 45 of the 60-foot fly speed.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's a yeah. So from here, quick glance at the pillars here, here, and here to see if there's any spots that are safe to jump to.
Yes. Give me a quick perception check.
Perception check. I rolled. Oh, I thought that was a 1. It's a 7. Okay. What's my perception is +6, so a 13.
A 13. You aren't able to glance past this first pillar because you're staring at the creature as you're looking. So you don't know about these two pillars. This one you can see has those fleshy vines on it. So I'll go ahead and mark
so
that
this one's
right
a
now.
no-go.
Yeah, that one's a no-go. You weren't able to tell on the other two in quick.
The other two.
Yeah,
as we zoomed by. Okay.
Yeah, let me put
That's
a big
fine.
X right there for you, so you know that one's dangerous.
Yeah, thank you.
As you see these tendrily hands reaching out in all directions from the alcoves, trying to grasp onto anything that passes by.
Yeah, spooky, nasty. Okay, I am going to pull out the 2 hand axes I have, and I will do an attack with both of them.
Okay. Roll me some damage here.
20. Let's see. I've got a 14 and a 17. +10 is very nice.
14 and 17 total.
Math on. 14 and 17 on for to hit with each one.
So 14 and 17 total is what you're saying for the two.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Both of the
for the first one is 17.
The 14 misses and the 17 just misses.
Okay. And they come back to me, right?
They do.
Okay. I will use my third attack.
That's right. You guys do have 3 attacks now.
To throw one of them again.
Okay.
And we'll see. So we'll do this one. And that's going to be a 28 to hit.
A 28 definitely hits. As the first strike wings past and you watch as sort of this bright lantern radiating energy just deflects it off as it pings off of a pillar and sails back to you. The second one just grazes past 2 of the heads, but not making full contact enough to draw any sort of damage or blood as it whips back around through the sludge as you catch it, as it slings off back against the wall. The third strike, though, as you come down hard, finding your footing on top of the shaky carpet as you wing it directly into center mass, striking one of the faces directly in front of you. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. So this is gonna. I'm also going to psionic strike push it.
Okay.
To do extra damage. This is going to be a 6 plus a 9 plus a 2 plus a 6. So that's 12 and 11. So that's 23 damage.
Ooh, good damage.
And then that's one of my dice. Confirm there. And then I would like to try knocking it prone. It has to make a strength saving throw, DC 14, if it can be knocked prone. I don't know.
Unfortunately, it cannot be knocked prone. It is immune to the prone condition.
Okay.
As you try to force it down with your psionic energy, you feel the radiating light push it back towards you.
Okay. I don't want to put us in line with Tim in case it tries to attack us. I don't want him to be I wanted to have to make a decision between attacking us and it, so I think probably would be best if we just moved the last 15 feet back this way.
Okay. Where
Put
would
us
you...
in the corner right here.
Go ahead and ping where you'd like it to be.
I'm going to end up here on where...
Okay, so something like that. Or do you want it like that?
Yeah, and or one more back so that
okay,
yeah.
Perfect.
And then I don't think, because I haven't used my own movement. Do I have time to look at these other pillars now, or because I don't want to jump without checking?
Did you use your bonus action?
I mean I used. I don't know if you would count that when I did my perception check on the way in to look at this one.
I would say that just as you're moving, if you want to make a perception check with disadvantage on the way back, I'll allow it.
Okay. Bad. I got a 10.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. You're still very focused after that last strike. It's hard to see, what exactly is going on, and you're in sort of one of the darker corners now, as the light is sort of radiating from the creature, and it's sort of casting shadows. It's kind of blinding you in one area and too dark in another, and your eyes are still adjusting, so it's hard to tell.
Okay. Here's what I would like to do. Then, if I can, you tell me.
Okay.
Is to hold my movement, and if it looks like it's going to shoot at me, could I reaction jump to this? Just blind, just jump over here.
I don't. Can you hold movement?
Because I know you can hold actions. I know you can hold other actions, but movement is one I don't know.
Yeah, let me look that up real quick. I don't know off the top of my head. Can you hold movement as a reaction in 5e? Yes, you can hold movement. I did not know that one off the top of my head.
Just on reaction.
Oh, I'm sorry. Primarily through the ready action. So you still have to have your action.
To take a ready action.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm sorry. No. Yeah, no.
I don't. No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to.
That is the exact wording, through the ready action.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, good to know then. No, I'll just hope that it doesn't shoot me.
Okay.
I would recommend Chugrulk that you split so that it has to make a decision between the three of us. If you can look around and find a safe pillar to jump to.
Chugrulk, we're on to you.
That's my turn.
All right.
If you'd like to make a perception check, I will give it to you as a free action right now. Anything beyond that, you'll need to burn your bonus action at disadvantage to look.
Mm-hmm.
But in this time that your companion is acting, I would say that you would have, an adequate time during that period of time to look about. So, if you'd like to look to see if there's a safe place to jump to, you can do so now.
I will do that.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check. 13. You can see that this pillar seems relatively safe. You don't see any of those fleshy vines, at least on this side here. And there's sort of like a sort of an outcropping sort of stoop area that you could jump to. You'd need to make an athletics check because you'd have to make like a running start and, jump about almost 15 feet to get there. So it wouldn't be, for your athletic build, you could probably pull it off, but it'll be, at least I would say probably at least a 16 athletics check to make that jump.
Okay.
If you want to.
That's going to burn one of my actions on top of moving?
No, that would just be part of your movement. That would just be part of your movement, but if you fail, you're going to end up in the sludge.
Yes, I might attack while I'm still on this with Georgio, and then I might work that out after.
Understood.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
That's right. So yeah, I'm thinking about yeeting my thunder thrust at this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have the ability of it, or just yeeting it as a returning spear?
It has been a while, but I have a feeling I've used the ability already.
I think I remember specifically that you had earlier.
Yeah.
Right. I vaguely remember as well.
Yeah, I thought so too. I'm just gonna be throwing it with the return ability.
Okay.
So yeah, do I get 4 attacks now? I'm just trying to remember myself as well.
Just you have 3
Or is it
attacks.
2, 3.
3, and then if you action
So,
surge, you get an additional 3.
An additional. That's right. I'm going to so throw.
Unfortunately, the first attack does not hit.
Nope. I'm gonna throw it again.
That's definitely going to hit. That's a crit. So
hell yeah.
Go ahead and roll one more to see if the third one hits. Yes, it does. So go ahead and roll your damage on the first strike. You're gonna make you're gonna roll the dice and then double the amount, and then add your modifier.
Wait, I think I can roll it as crit damage.
Yeah. You
can. Okay. There we go.
Did that come through?
Yes, I see 11 piercing. Let's see. Does it tell me how many dice?
That's not that did not roll as crit.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Okay. I see 4d6 that was rolled in that instance. Oh, I'm sorry. This is for the lightning strike.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, you did not roll the crit, but I see the 5, so that would be a 16 piercing.
Yeah.
Is what that comes out to.
Okay.
And then go ahead and roll your next attack as well.
16 piercing, and then my next one is
8. So that's a total of 24.
8.
Yep.
24. Can I move and then action surge if I is that how?
Yeah, you can move at any time as long as you still have movement.
I'm going to attempt to do the 20-foot move here with the athletics check.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Yeah, absolutely. Just launch yourself as you grab onto this ledge. Your spear still in hand. Yeah, full action hero style. Not even a moment's hesitation. As your gladiator background comes out in full display here as you prepare yourself for another series of strikes. Go ahead and do what you want to do.
All right, I'm going to throw another 3 thunder thrusts at this.
All right.
From behind.
24 hits. 26 hits.
Nice.
A 9, unfortunately, does not, as it pings off the wall. That last strike, you're a little out of ordinary. You managed to catch the spear, but you are, unable to make any sort of contact. But you do strike true twice.
Back behind the...
Yeah, as you pierce the eyes of 2 of the faces, as it cries out. So 9. Go ahead and roll one more time. So for a total of 21.
Dude, good damage.
Yeah, good damage.
Damn,
My God,
crazy
man.
damage, dude.
Yeah.
All right. And then, like you said, I believe I'm not sure about any of the other pillars, so I would maybe go a bit further away. But I think at this stage, I'm better off just staying at the one I know is roughly safe. So I think I might call it there.
Okay. The Gravekeeper is now up. Let me measure something real quick, just to be sure here.
You don't need to know about that.
Chugrulk, as you get close to the presence of the Gravekeeper within a 30-foot range, you feel this searing radiant energy in proximity to the core of this entity. There is no save. This is just instantaneous damage as you get within 30 feet of this entity as you start your turn here. So you're going to take...
What kind of damage is that?
It's radiant.
Oh, crazy.
That is 12 radiant damage. But
just for posterity, I was that close before.
Right, but you didn't.
I was right here.
Yeah, you didn't end your turn there.
Okay, just making sure.
Right,
okay,
right.
Just making sure.
Yeah, you have to end your turn there.
Got it.
Right, did my hit points change? I just did the damage, but
yeah,
I didn't see them change.
Next,
the bar on Roll20 sometimes doesn't update.
Yeah. Okay. Next, let's see here. What do they want to do here? Ooh, that seems fun.
No.
I can't get you both. It's not worth it. If
you're right, enough, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. But I can do something else. I just wanted to try that one because it would have been fun.
God, you say that with so much joy in your voice too.
Oh, I live for these moments. Don't you worry.
Great.
Metagaming. Stay at least 15 feet apart.
Yeah.
Let's see. Since you did a tremendous amount of damage to it, Chugrulk, it's going to go after you. Roll me a d6, please.
Dang it.
I mean, you've got its attention. You did a shitload of damage. Okay, a 6.
I'm fearful that that's worse for me than a
You
1.
see this cold energy begin to just well up and draw all the heat around it into itself as this icy blue glow begins to radiate off of one of the lanterns on its right side as this cone of fucking energy just blasts directly at you. I think it's, let's see. No, it's just one creature. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, sir.
Okay.
You do succeed, so you are not immobilized for a turn, but you still take half damage on this.
Okay.
So that's good. You don't lose your next turn. But you do take ooh, here we go. Oh, this is fun. This is a lot of dice.
What?
That's a lot of dice.
Oh, God.
Okay. Ooh. Remember that fireball from earlier?
Oh.
No.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, the fucking dog shit one. Yep.
I was just hurling all the spears at you.
It has the same roll.
Total that would have been 33 cold damage. But you succeeded, so it's only half. So that is
Oh, that's not a fireball at all.
15, I think 17. 16, 17. What does that have?
16.
Rounded down.
Rounded down?
Yeah,
16?
rounded
Yeah,
16.
rounded.
So you take 16 cold damage.
Okay.
And that then it is going to ooh. What is its total movement again? Ah, okay. So I'm not going to get It is going to move. It's going to move over here. Looking at you, Tim. And then Cedric, we are on to you. What would you like to do?
Well, nice that this thing's in the middle of everything. Let me check. How far away is it right now? Okay. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And I'm first going to start by doing a guiding bolt.
Okay. Fortunately, it sails wide as the radiant energy seems to just veer off as it makes contact with its own radiant aura.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of natural barrier is protecting this entity.
Yeah. One last one. I'm going to... That's 60, right? Yeah. I'm going to cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
pretty much right on top of it here, and then swing.
Unfortunately, that one does not hit as well as you go wide and take a chunk off of one of the stone columns.
Okay. I mean, I can't do anything else past that, but at least I have it. I'm gonna move back 10 feet to distance myself from Tim, and I guess on my turn there.
Okay.
Cool.
If I can get somebody to roll me a d20 at the initiative count 20 to see what area of effect happens currently.
What?
Here, I got it.
Not me.
I rolled a 10 on a d20.
On a 10. Okay. That.
Yeah, I rolled a d20 and I got a 10. I don't know if that's all you needed, but that's all I did.
Okay. Unfortunately, you watch in this location here, directly in front of you, Tim, just this bubbling cauldron-like sort of preemptive geyser begins to spew up before a whoosh, this huge 10-foot column in this space of sludge jets up. But unfortunately, no one is in that vicinity to take the effect of it. But you get the idea that this entity has some sphere of influence here. Unfortunately, yes, there are two. Well, Tim, give me an Arcana check since you just saw this go off in front of you at the close proximity. Okay. You get the feeling, it's very subtle, but you get a feeling that there's two different spheres of influence in this space. You get a sense that Johann Eisner here attached to this column has some amount of influence over this space, but so does the Gravekeeper. And unfortunately, the Gravekeeper's influence took hold in that particular instance. But unfortunately, it wasn't within range of any of you that it could enact its contaminating sludge column. Lucky you. But Tim, we are on to your turn. What would you like to do, sir?
All right. So you said there's a fucking barrier on this fuck?
Just a natural sort of radiant. It's not really a barrier of sorts, but you can definitely tell, even though this is a large creature, that you would assume you could hit like the broad side of a barn. You seem to see some of these attacks just kind of veering off direction in places. You just watched your companion, Cedric, whip a guiding bolt that definitely looked it was going to hit center mass, but then it sort of veered off as it impacted this area. It's just part of its natural armor.
Is
sort of like your shield spell. It's just continuously radiating this sort of energy, this aura about it that's sort of making it difficult to make contact without either tremendous amount of force or some sort of magical attack.
okay. Well, give it a shot. I mean, if it's going to be a pain to try to actually make contact with him, I will try to not actually hit him. I'm going to try to cast Mind Sliver on him. I think I got the range. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30.
Is that an intelligence
40,
save?
45, 50. Yep. I just got enough. It's 60 for me. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, so no slots for me.
No problem. This entity has a +9 to intelligence. Just so you're aware.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
Which you already know because
That's
it
fine,
broke
super
out
low.
of your maze spell pretty easily. So I'm gonna roll this on the table and add 9 to it. Yeah, it saves.
Yeah. Okay.
You do still have your
Then
bonus action.
Yeah, I don't really have anything for that, so.
Did you want to move or anything?
No.
I don't know. Maybe you wanted to go gadget, try to jump on the column. I don't know. I'm asking. Anyway.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Sorry, Stopper, quick question.
Yes.
Can we move the carpet on our turn, or do you have to be on it to control it?
You have to be on it to control it.
Okay. Okay.
So right now, the only person who could really control it on their turn would be Giorgio.
Would be Georgio.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
But before that
you can't be
turn,
like, go north.
The Gravekeeper is going to take a legendary action. And it is going to... Let's see. It is going to legendary action. I can't do that on its legendary. Okay. It is going to... Seeing as how you attacked it here, it's going to move closer to you all. Tim, go ahead and roll me a d6, please. Okay. That
Wonderful.
will be... that will be its dispelling blast, which is appropriate for a spellcaster. I need an intelligence saving throw, sir. As this wave of psychic energy emanates from a lantern as it glows bright purple, almost octarine in color, and you just get waylaid by a blast of energy.
Come on, bro.
That is a failure.
Fucking hate this game.
That's too much addition.
That is 34 psychic damage. And
That's
you
right. I have 12 temporary points, so
okay.
I'm all right.
And you have disadvantage on all of your any melee or ranged attacks on your next turn, as you are sort of not stunned, but you are dizzied by the blast of psychic energy. You can still operate, but anything that requires an accuracy, any type of D20 roll to hit, will have disadvantage on the next strike.
Okay.
Giorgio, we're on to you. You see this emanating radiant, some sort of energy blast into the corridor. You can barely see Tim kind of just stagger back against the wall, almost like he's slightly drunk from the blast.
Okay. I want to check this pillar right here and see if that one's safe.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Give me 10. Yes, that one is safe here in this location. At least this side of it that you can see.
Okay, perfect. So what I want to do is I want to move. Can I send the carpet to them?
To whom?
Like, can I start the move like to where they are, like right here? So like if I take the carpet and I go like here and then make it go this way and then like
I'm not seeing
get
any
off
of
it,
your
like,
markers.
Oh, is it not showing?
Yeah, I'm not seeing
it
your.
Took a second to move.
Yeah, I saw your
Let me
move.
do this.
Can you ping where you want the carpet to
go? Can you see this?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Like right
Okay,
there.
so like if I just if I go here and then like move it this way so that they can get on it, and then I just stay on the pillar, just hop off of it
Got it.
as it
Okay.
passes by.
Yes,
the pillar.
since you were the last
Is that
person.
okay? 'Cause
Yes.
I would be getting off of it.
Right, you were the last person on it. You can
Yeah.
command it to move in that location and then stop. And then hop off as
Okay,
you
so
command it.
Yeah, so I'm only using 35 feet of movement or so, right? So
Of its
it should
movement,
still have some left
yes.
whenever you get whenever you
Yeah,
guys
you
get on
wouldn't.
it.
Yeah,
You
your
guys
personal
can still
movement.
use it to get.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna yes, perfect. So we'll do that, and then I'll stay here, and then I'm on this side. Can I? Is there space? Well, can I look at this and see if I can like step around to this side of the pillar?
Yes. Give me another perception check. Since you're in close proximity, I would say this isn't as. I won't make you.
It's only a 9 this time, so even worse.
9?
But I'm closer. Is that good enough?
It's difficult to tell. It's that you're getting radiant light from this creature, so it's really hard to see what you're looking at here. You're well and truly within the radiant, zone of this creature.
Okay. Well, then I'm not gonna step around. I'm just gonna stay right here, and I'll just throw some hand axes again at it.
Okay.
We'll do a 1, 2, 3 like before.
Okay.
So first one is gonna be a 17, which I think you said doesn't.
It does not hit.
And then the next one is a 14.
That does not hit.
And then the next one's a 28. I think that's exactly the same as the last time. I think I had a 14, a 17, and a 28 on my 3.
Right. So the 28 hits. So go ahead and roll your damage.
28 hits. Great. Okay. I'm going to do a psionic dice again. So I've got a 6 and a 3 plus 8. So 6, 3, and 8 is 17. So 17 damage on this.
17. Okay.
Yeah. And then I don't know how this like force damage works, but if I push it into something, I can move it 10 feet if it fails a strength check. I tried to force it prone last time instead of moving it 10 feet.
Yeah.
But if I try to push it this way, through this pillar, would it hurt? Would it get hurt on the pillar?
I would say no, not in this instance because it's such a large creature.
Okay.
If it was a smaller creature, I might say yes, but it's such a large creature that, also, is it one size larger than you, or is it? Well, I guess this is a large creature.
So
Hold on.
I count as one size larger for strength checks.
Got it. Never mind.
Like
so it
that,
does not affect.
But also, I don't think it matters because
it just happens.
Telekinetic adept, telekinetic thrust. When you deal damage, you may force
a strength check.
to do a strength saving throw. Yeah, force a strength saving throw. If it fails.
Okay.
So so I want to try that. So I want to see if I just move it this way, just because I think it.
So I'm going to roll this on the table. It is a +4 to strength on this creature. So what's the DC?
14.
14. Okay, so it has to roll a 10 or higher.
Yeah.
When did it roll? Unfortunately, yes, it does succeed. So it does not get pushed back.
Doesn't move.
Good idea, though.
Okay.
Nope, definitely a good idea. So, is there anything else you would like to do?
Let me see if I don't think so. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No, we're good.
Okay.
That'll be it for my turn.
Chugrulk, we are back to you.
Alrighty. So I'm just curious, can I get a perception check on like this one over here?
This guy? This column?
This column over here. Like,
which one?
The right.
We can see you pinging.
The right of you.
Sorry.
The one to the right of you is definitely not safe. Giorgio already.
Yeah, the red X I've checked.
Yeah, the red X is a sign of that. This one?
Yeah.
That one?
Okay.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Yep.
Yes, you can see this one is safe. You don't see anything, at least on this side, anywhere around this area. You see this whole backside is clean. It's not to say that there couldn't be something on this other side, but this backside at least from your perception, is clean.
Okay, so I'm gonna use.
Backside is clean. Column uses bidet.
So I get it's two attacks, and then my bonus action is my third attack. Correct?
No, so you get 3 attacks as part of your action now. Your bonus action is a separate thing. So you just get 3 attacks as part of your action as of level 11.
And my action surge last time that was my bonus action, correct?
To make your third attack?
Yeah, to make my six attacks last time, or did I?
No, that was your action surge. That was 2 actions.
Action surge is separate.
Right.
Okay, all right.
So you don't have your action surge.
So,
the most you could do right now is 3 attacks.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, I know that. I was just wondering if I could use, for instance, like if I could have used second wind last turn, or not.
You could have. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you want to,
I'm not saying I would have.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm asking if I could have. Yeah.
Second wind is a bonus action. So
cool. Yep. All right. I'm going to attack this thing 3 times from where I stand.
With your spear?
Yes.
Unfortunately, a 17 just misses and goes wide. A 12, another wide. 24 does hit, though. So go ahead and roll your damage. So 8 piercing. All right.
Okay.
You stab under the chin of one of these creatures. Or one of these heads, I should say. Of this amalgamated creature.
And yeah, I'm going to just be behind, like roughly behind. We're in this corner. You know what I mean?
Okay. Moving off that column? Are you jumping from one column to another?
So I was on this one.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to this one.
If you do that, I'm going to need multiple athletics checks to do that, because you're jumping 15 feet here, essentially, and then another 15 feet here, and you're also going to have to make a dexterity save to keep from being grabbed by these tendrily hands coming off this column. So that's going to be 3 different saves you'll have to make to move to that column you're on right now.
You're athletic. All right. I believe in you.
Okay.
Move myself back. Yeah.
Okay, so I need an athletics check. I need an athletics check for that one. Okay, you just succeed on that. The DC was a 16. Nice. Now I need a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, that was my next. Sorry, that's my too early.
So I need a dex save.
My dex saving throw that was meant to happen.
Unfortunately, you do not save on that one, and you are grasped and you are restrained by these tendrily hands as they wrap around you and hug you to the column. So your movement is 0.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Indomitable.
Okay. To re-roll it.
To re-roll that.
Okay. Yep. Let's see it. Unfortunately, that is still a failure.
Okay. Yeah. What's this plus mean? That's not. I don't have thing, but is it avoid or end the charmed condition? Right.
Yeah. No, that's different. Yeah, you're not. This isn't a charm effect. This is a save against being grappled or restrained. Cool. Yeah. This is. Not
it was
that.
More of a question. Like I was just trying to.
Yeah.
I'll send you a photo. I was just
good looking out.
Yeah.
I want to put that marker on there so that we know you're restrained right now.
Yes, I was just a bit confused. Is that plus that's on my dex? Is that talking about that A? Or is that I'm just a little bit confused as to what I'm looking at.
So your dex save is your +2. That's your modifier. Let me look at your.
What's that little green plus above it?
Let me look at it real quick. I don't remember. Give me just a moment. Oh, you have some sort of to avoid and end the charm condition. Okay, that's advantage on that. Situational bonus.
Also, +3 when not incapacitated, you add your shield's AC bonus to dex saving throws against a spell or other harmful effect that targets only you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that would be you would add a +3 to that, so it'd be a 16 because of your shield master feat. Let me double check this. I think it is
weird.
Yeah.
I was a bit confused because
animated walls. No, the save was an 18 in this case.
Ooh.
So unfortunately, that's still not enough. No.
Okay,
Good looking out though. Yeah, it was very close. It is still
yeah.
an 18 on that one.
Oh, that's cool. I just thought it
That's cool.
yeah, give it a crack. Can I still use my second wind even after all that happened?
Yes. Yeah, you can second wind.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay. So yeah, you regain 15 hit points.
15 more. Yep. And then I'm stuck there.
Yes. Good looking out though. That was very, very close. That was going back and forth quite a bit there.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah, dang close.
Gravekeeper here. I'm gonna roll to see if it saw you get restrained. So what is its perception? Probably fairly high. Wisdom. It's reasonable. It's a +3 here. I'm gonna say in this case, this is gonna be an 18 to see whether or not you got restrained. So it needs to roll a 15 up. It does not. So it did not see that.
Cool.
So you are not going to be targeted by it. I think.
All right. I think that's all I've got.
I think it's going to use its column or its sludge column feature. And Giorgio, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as a blast of this bubbling sludge gurgles up from below and just envelops you in this column of contaminated material.
I've got a 19 con save. 15.
19 total.
Yeah, 19 total.
Okay. You do not gain a level of contamination, which is good.
Okay, great. Love that. Love that.
Let's see. You still take damage though. So we'll go ahead and roll that real quick. Ooh, that's even more dice.
You can put those down. It's okay.
I don't think so. I don't want to.
Cranking up the gain on the microphones, you can shake them right at my ear.
Oh, I put them right up on the mic.
Yeah.
Rude.
I should have fucking moved. Should have been on the other corner.
So if you had not succeeded, that would have been 41 damage.
That's crazy.
So that's going to be 20 damage because you did succeed.
Half rounded down. My last temp point is gone, and I'll take the other 20.
Yes.
And this is what kind of damage is this? Sorry.
This is necrotic damage.
Okay.
Because it's contamination, so it is. You feel this searing pain as you are just enveloped by this column of sludge that just blasts up like a geyser under your feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then, man, I keep turning that off. I do this every time, man. Every time. Cedric, we are on to you.
I'm gonna go ahead and get on the carpet.
Okay. Where would you like the carpet to go?
I'm gonna take it over to Giorgio.
Okay. So like right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna use my bonus to try to hit it with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. That was what, 30? Yeah,
Fuck.
30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then I'm assuming Giorgio can't like get on or anything.
I mean, he could get on at his turn. He wouldn't need to make any sort of athletics check or anything. You're within close proximity. But I would say like he's still gripping onto the column right now. But you're within, right underneath it.
Could
I mean, if you want me on the thing, you could just grab me.
I'm thinking about just grappling you. And
Yeah.
then just moving.
I mean, like
us
you
away.
could.
Yeah,
do it.
you could grapple and just
intentionally
choose to fail.
and you could
Yeah.
say
When
if
you
you tried to
fail.
move me. But what do you want? What do you want me on there for?
Just to try to. That's a good question. I didn't know if you were in like a precarious position or not, and so I was just going.
I don't think I. Well, no. I mean,
if you're fine, then
I don't
I can
think
just
I.
go
I
to-
don't. I don't think I want to move. But what's your idea? What are you thinking? Because maybe I do.
The only so my two thoughts were just like taking us further up, or I guess further east, I suppose. My other thought was to also just go to Chugrulk and try to do something to get him out of the grapple.
Okay. Do you think I should be over there to help with that, or do you think that you could do that? Because I think I should. I do think I want to stay by this thing.
Okay, if you want to stay by
As
that, that's
crazy as that
fine.
seems.
I can just go to the pillar and attempt to do something to get him out of the grapple. Then, if you're fine staying there, then I'll just go over to Chugrulk.
I am. Yeah. Which also reminds me, I ended my turn there. Was that
right.
AoE thing still in effect?
Yes.
I'm like in a way, so I should take some sort of damage. What's
it's I'll roll it right now.
What's
it just happens.
What is it again? Explain it to me.
It's just a radiant energy that envelops this creature.
Yeah.
When you're within 30 feet ending your turn, you take the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm now.
So that's 7 radiant.
Unfortunately.
I don't think you ended near it, Chugrulk.
You said within 30 feet.
Is it 30? Yeah, you're within.
I think I'm 25. Yeah.
You're on the other side of the
said
column.
30 just now.
That's why
30. Yeah, you're
just to let you know, I specifically moved for exactly that reason. That's why.
I will say, Chugrulk, you are on the other side of this column, so I will negate it in this instance, just because you're blocked by this column.
There we go.
So I'll give you the benefit.
Okay,
you're
how
like
much damage
right
is
on the
it?
cusp.
Away from
7 radiant.
It was 7. Okay.
Yeah. What in the hell is that?
Oh, that's crazy. What the fuck?
Where did that come
Yeah, I
from?
just saw
That's
that
not
you,
me.
got the effects. You got a effects menu on the left. Like I didn't
oh, that's a new ad for
Oh,
no.
I see.
That's cool.
I guess that's like a.
It is kind of
like
cool
a,
though. I
like
will
a
admit. Sorry.
burning hands or something. That's really cool. I didn't realize that was in there.
I just noticed. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All
right.
Everyone's now like flaming this guy.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
All right.
That's hilarious though.
Did not know that was there. Anyway.
Come on. Yeah.
Rocks fall. Everybody dies. Flamethrowers everywhere. You walked into the fucking thunder pit. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch.
I knew I felt sus with this room.
Anyway, Cedric, back to you. Thank you for looking out, Georgio. I appreciate that. Even though that's like teacher, did we have homework type of situation.
Yeah.
Yes, we really appreciate it.
Cedric, if you want to try to use your action to help Chugrulk escape, he can try to do that on his upcoming turn. He'll have
just do a help action then.
Yeah, just a help action.
That's fine.
Okay. And then
let me check one thing just real quick. Sorry, I forget exactly how.
Because essentially Chugrulk has to make an athletics or a strength check to try to escape in this instance. So
yeah, could I give him a then since I'm here and I haven't used a spell, I'm gonna go ahead and use guidance.
That would burn your action, so you wouldn't be able to help. So it's help to give him advantage, or guidance is a D4.
Oh, yeah.
So it's your choice. If you wanted to do something else later.
No, I'll give him the advantage on that.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
fine.
I would assume the advantage would probably be better overall, mathematically, statistically, how you want to describe it. And then I think you already used your bonus on your spiritual weapon. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
No, I used everything.
If I can get somebody to roll me a D20 for a lair action here.
I did it last time.
I'll do it.
Okay. Let me see real quick. That one is, let's see, you are Cedric. You turn and you feel the presence of something reaching out from this wall behind you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw from being grappled. You succeed. You manage to shoulder them off as more of these tendrily hands that you see wrapping Chugrulk. There's another batch of them behind you trying to wrap around you at the wall, trying to rip you off of the carpet. But you succeed, and there is no worse for wear. Tim, we are on to you.
Okay.
Just recall that if you make any direct attacks at this entity, like a spell attack or like a ranged or a melee, it'll be at disadvantage for this turn because of the psychic blast.
No. Not this.
We're gonna do another. We're gonna do another fireball.
Not that.
So.
Where would you like your fireball, sir?
Disadvantage on that.
Yeah. Where would you like your fireball, sir? You have control of this.
Oh my gosh.
You could move it up, otherwise Giorgio's going to need to make the save. Okay,
that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah,
okay. I was like, Giorgio, I think you're going to have to make a save here, Bucko.
Hey, look, it is what it is. You know, sometimes it happens.
Okay, 18, right?
Let me just double check to make sure that's it's still 18.
Okay, I'm going to roll this on the table. Essentially, he's got to roll an at 20 because he has ass for dex. So here we go.
Hell yeah.
That is a fucking 4. I think he rolled a 4 last time. So
actually,
there you go. So
that's actually crazy. Yeah.
Let's see that damage, Bucko.
This time, let's not roll a bunch of 1s on 6s.
All right, so hold on. I said
Come
3,
on.
so give me 1 second.
What level are you casting this at?
Level 3.
Level 3. Okay, so 8d6.
That's
much better.
That's much better.
Literally double the damage.
Yeah, this time again, you watch Giorgio just as you begin to kind of turn this corner. You see Tim just still kind of in a daze, just kind of like rugby toss, like frisbee toss. There's another bead of fire, and you're like, oh fuck! And you just duck out of the way right as this thing blows up right in the face of this creature, just enveloping it, kind of surrounding this radiant energy that you've been that's kind of burning you, but now you're just like, oh fuck, heat of the fire hitting you in the face. It doesn't burn or anything, but it just like you feel the heat coming off of this blast. That would be sorry, I'm doing math in my head. Yes, that one. Give me a sec here, trying to do math again. What is... Sorry, I'm going to kill my mic real quick. Yes. Sorry, I had to consult the all-knowing ALEXA because I couldn't do math in my head. Yes, this creature is bloodied.
Nice.
Tim, is there anything else you would like to do, sir?
I just wave at him, and then that's it.
Well, he waves back with a legendary action.
Bird.
Because it is the top of the round, so he regains his legendary action. Let me see something real quick here. My question is, do I want to... Yeah, you're in range. Oh. You're in range. Ooh, yeah, y'all are definitely in range, I think.
Embarrassment of riches.
Yeah, he's gonna come over here so he can get line of sight of both of you. I need another Constitution saving throw from the both of you as a jet of contaminated sludge rises up like a pillar of just necrotic energy around the both of you. It's Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry, not Dex saving throw.
I don't know.
Thank goodness, because if you're restrained, it's...
Yeah, I don't know why you ran...
Why did it roll 2?
That is a good question. Oh, were you previously poisoned at some point in the last round? That might have been it, but it would have been gone now.
I don't know why it did.
Here, I'll tell you what.
It was with a concentration check as well, I think, maybe.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's, yes. Wait, no. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're making, your con save because you have Warcaster. That's why. Yeah, but this isn't concentration. This is just a con save.
Yeah, I don't know why it just defaulted over to rolling to 2. What do you want me to do?
I'll tell you what. Roll a d6 on a 4 through 6. We'll take the higher number. It's basically a coin flip.
That's fair.
Okay, so that is
flip.
unfortunately not the right one. So that is a failure, and Chugrulk, that is a failure. So you're gonna take the full Monty damage here, and you both gain a level of contamination.
Cool. Okay, that's why.
That is 46 necrotic damage.
Yikes.
And then I need you both to roll a d6 for me, please, to see if you mutate.
Yeah, I'm going to use my Stone Endurance as well. You said 46.
Yeah.
Sorry.
4-6.
Okay. So yeah, reaction to do that. So
Okay. So that reduces it to 32.
32 total.
Yes, 32 total.
And then you said make a what kind of
just
save?
roll a
Sorry.
d6.
Oh.
You're getting contamination.
Yeah, you got one level of contamination. Yeah, neither of you mutate, so you're fine.
Ah.
Okay. But you do have one level of contamination. But, Giorgio, we're back to you.
I'm just gonna.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is this open right here? Where like on the map where the little body is. I want to get on that corner.
You roll me a perception check real quick. Won't be super high.
Okay. 18.
18. Yes, it is open.
Yeah.
So I need
open.
You do need an athletics to jump there. Yeah. I'm going to need a 16 athletics to jump to there.
Okay. Athletics. I've got 15 on the dice, so I definitely got it.
Yes. Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah. With ease,
my athletics is plus
wing
9.
yourself up there. Yeah, okay. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. And then if I go to this, I'm going to punch him 3 times.
Punch him in the face. Faces.
Yeah. First one is a 24.
That hits.
Second one is a 25.
That hits.
Third one is a 19.
19. Nice. Yes, 19 hits as well.
Okay, great. So then I'm going to roll. That's a 2 plus a 6 plus a 3. So it's going to be 11 and 15. So it's going to be 26.
Okay.
And then let me look at. I think I used all my little charges. No, I have 2 charges left. No, I'm saving those. I'm gonna keep them. So, 26 damage.
Okay.
No crits, but hang on. There's something.
Crusher
is
Psionic.
crits, but when I hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, I can move it 5 feet.
Okay.
Just by hitting it.
Yes.
And then if I crit, I can. It makes everyone else roll with advantage.
Right.
So do I want to move this? No, I don't. Unless is this corner right here okay?
Yeah, in that location you can see
Like
this
one
whole
square
column,
up?
everything you can see is clean.
Okay. Then I do want to move it up just 5 feet, and I'm going to step with it.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. And that was 26 total damage on all 3 strikes, or just the one?
26 total.
Okay.
Collectively across the 3.
Okay. Got it. I just wanted to double check.
It was like 7, 11, and 8 or something like that, right? So 26 total.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is starting to show some wear and tear. Some of the arms that had previously been holding the lanterns well aloft are broken and burned and crippled, and then some of the faces have been completely charred off. Others are cracked and cut and bruised as they move around in this sort of like stretching to and fro. It's almost like this creature is just like stretching like an amoeboid from space to space without actually like gripping anything, but like one part of it will move and then the rest will follow. It's a very disturbing movement. But
nice. Okay.
Chugrulk, we are back to you. If you want to try to break this restraint that you're in right now, you do have advantage. I'm going to need an athletics check. You do have advantage, though, with the help action from your companion, Cedric.
There we go. Did that come through?
No. Not yet.
I got 8. Wait, what did I get? Advantage. 27.
27's plenty. Yeah, you are no longer restrained as you manage to, with the help of your companion Cedric, just rip yourself out away from this wall. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. You are no longer restrained, but that was your action to escape. Oops, don't want that. You're not dead yet.
So I can use a bonus action to use one of my potions. Is that correct?
Not a potion. To drink a potion is a full action.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No,
I have been debating, but we did start this fight without any, understanding, but I was going to talk with you guys, but typically in 5e, drinking a potion is an action. But I have considered doing the full deal if you use your action versus bonus action, you roll the dice type situation. If that makes sense to y'all.
No, I think, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I just might use my look.
But yeah, because we haven't discussed it, we've been going off of 5e rules. So
yeah, I think in the past we've done that where potions are full actions. Like that's been addressed earlier.
Yeah, I'm okay with discussing it if the party wants to do that. To do the bonus action you would roll, and then the action you would get the full effect of the potion. It would just get max to burn your action.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yes,
so,
sorry.
Okay.
I know some other house rules like that because
interesting.
But we didn't discuss it.
That's interesting.
I've seen multiple people do it now, and I think that's how maybe
a cool variety.
Yeah, I know that might be how the 2024 rulebook says it now. I don't remember.
I forgot.
Right, but I know a lot of other GMs have house ruled that like if you use your action, you get the full effect, and then if you use your bonus action, you can still get the effect, but you have to roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is not an unfair situation.
Excuse me. Yeah.
But
I don't think I can use my attack action as my bonus action either, so I think I'm kind of just wanting to move.
You are on the carpet now. If you wanted to, you could command the carpet to move you both. Cedric, do you remember how much you moved the carpet up until now to get to, or you did that on the last round, so the carpet shouldn't have moved yet, so it has its full speed.
It would have been 40 feet, but yeah.
Well, it's the new round. You haven't
because it resets on the round. Oh, okay.
It resets. Yeah, it resets at initiative count 20. So it is a new round now. So it has its full speed. So you can move up to 60 feet. If Chugrulk, you wanted to command the carpet to move, you were technically on it now.
Mm-hmm.
So you could speak one of the Elvish command words and tell it to move where you want to move, and you and Cedric would move to that location.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do.
Yeah, if you just want to, if that's what you guys choose to do.
Yeah, I'm still thinking. Where is you're still in the doorway, Tim?
Also, Giorgio, did you roll the? You're still in the blast radius for the radiant damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take.
I think I'm gonna move it.
You take 15 radiant damage.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Let me see something here. No, we're good. We're good. Is Stone's Endurance? No. Okay, I'll take the 15.
Okay.
I'm gonna move us over here.
I'm at 60.
And
okay.
I think Cedric can be just below me with the.
Okay. You move the full 60 feet over here to the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I'm trying in theory and also like how much. Yeah, I think again, I'm obviously can share this with Cedric because he's on the carpet with me, but I think I'm just trying to like get it away from the door, like in case we need to get the out, if you know what I mean as well.
Sure.
Like,
Right.
I'm looking pretty unhealthy, and I'm not keen to be right next to this thing, to be completely honest. So
right. Is that all your movement and action and everything?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Giorgio, roll me a d6, please.
Okay, d6. I've got a 1.
That is the Dispelling Blast. So I need an intelligence.
Is this a spell?
No, this is just an effect of the lanterns. This is just a monster effect.
Okay.
I need an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
12.
Unfortunately, that is not a success.
Okay. I do have Indomitable.
Okay. You're welcome to use it.
I can use it once per long rest. I must use the new roll. I know that this is a fail. Yeah, we're doing it.
Okay.
This time I rolled a 1. All right.
Oh,
you got me.
That's worse.
Okay. That is 38 psychic damage. And any melee attacks or ranged attacks on your next turn will have disadvantage as you are staggered.
Resistance is half damage, right?
Yep. Are you resistant to psychic damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it would be half damage then. So was it? What I said 38.
Okay, so 19 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, you said 38, so 19, right?
Yep. You got it.
Okay.
That was probably the best one you could have gotten.
Right. Yeah. And you said what's the condition on me?
So your next round, any attacks that you make in melee or you have disadvantage on attack rolls on your next round because you are essentially dizzied or staggered.
Okay, you said staggered? Okay,
staggered, dizzied. Yeah, essentially those psychic blast hits you so hard that you're for one round you're trying to regain your senses and you're kind of seeing doubles. Like you took a blow to the head essentially.
Yeah, okay.
I think. Ooh, do I want to move him? Let's see. I'm going to move him right up to you, Tim, right up at the door as this thing just comes. You do get an attack of opportunity,
okay,
Georgio. It is at disadvantage, though, because you are
right. That's okay.
dizzied, but you do get an attack of opportunity.
I'm going to do it with the hand axe.
Okay.
15. Damn it.
Unfortunately, that does not swing wide. You see doubles and you hit nothing but air. Even on a creature of this size, you swing wide as you're still trying to regain your senses from essentially just having your skull blasted in with psychic energy.
Whoops.
Cedric, we are on to you.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally closed D&D Beyond, and so
that's okay.
I can do it right now.
That is okay.
Let's see. What the frick could I do with it? Carpet is tapped. I'm gonna go ahead and do a guiding bolt.
Okay. What's the range on that? Is it 120 feet or
120?
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you're fine.
120. I'm 85 from it.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, 26 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. I thought it would have resistance, but it does not from Radiant. So this is the full Monty.
Nice.
Okay.
Got his ass.
Oh yeah, 26. A solid strike. Is it this time? You just are. You well up the rage in your palm as this burning radiant energy just swings out as you baseball pitch this sphere of energy directly. Just you can see it like sort of resisting, trying to veer it off course, and it just penetrates this aura and slams into the back of it, pushing it right up against you, Tim, even closer as you can just feel the contamination radiating off of this thing. But you do have advantage on the next strike. Or anybody has advantage on the next attack against this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 sec, do some math.
I'm gonna do spiritual weapon on
it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Show me the bonk. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and you roll again because this would be with advantage. Because the next strike would, see if you crit.
Possible.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately you do not, but you do hit. 5.
For 5.
Hey man, every bit of damage. This thing's looking more and more rough by the minute.
Right, I'll take 31.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good hit. Now, if I can get somebody to roll me a d20 at the top of the round here.
Well, I guess. I mean, could I just check to see if this like pillar's safe that's right in front of us?
Yeah, go ahead.
You just want a perception?
Yeah, it's not gonna be a high roll. You're right in front of it. Yes, this one is clear on this side. This side at least is clear. Yes.
Cool. All right, now I'm done.
Okay. Okay, a 12. Yes. Give me 1 sec to look that up. Who's looking the most effed up right now?
No one answer.
This is a good effect.
Don't answer.
This is a good
One of
effect.
us
I'll tell you right
two.
now. Who's the most
Okay.
effed up?
Probably Chugrulk.
Probably. I'm at
I think he's a
74.
little more worse for wear than I am. I still have a second wind. I still have my psionic defense, so I think I'm pretty good.
Okay.
I'm pretty okay.
Chugrulk, you watch as another one of these fleshy eye flowers crops out from this column in front of you as you feel the wind being just knocked out of you after successive blow after successive blow. But you see this sort of this like flesh flower with the eye that you've seen a couple times now kind of wrap around the column and look you in the face as it sort of squints at you. You can see, you feel this calming energy radiate out from the center of the eye, as it is going to have some sort of healing effect against you right now. So I'm going to roll this I'm going to roll this on the table. So this is going to be 3d8 plus 4 healing. So that's going to be 10 total healing points for you, Chugrulk.
That will absolutely help.
Yes. As you feel this entity that now has been following you all around sort of take over. Tim, you can feel like for a moment in time, the presence of Johann Eisner takes control of this portion of the castle to overturn the authority of the Gravekeeper in this space for the first time in this encounter. But we are on to you. The Gravekeeper is staring you in the face, multiple faces. What would you like to do?
Hello.
The stink of contamination on this thing is immeasurable.
Bitch, you stank.
Bitch, you stink.
I know you said I have. Do I have advantage or no? Because Cedric used it. Or
Cedric used it on his
attack?
his spiritual weapon.
Oh
So
shit! Yeah, I should use it.
No. You're good. You're good. It's fine. It's fine. Because technically, I'm not locked with them. I have the gap between us, so it's.
Yeah, you're not technically
Okay.
in range or in melee, so you could use range without disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Firebolt at him.
Okay, let's see it. Unfortunately, a 16 does not penetrate the aura as it sort of veers off course.
Shucks. Okay. Oh.
You still have your bonus action.
Yeah, I don't have anything that can do with a bonus action. I got nothing, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. I'll go around this corner.
As you pass out, its melee range is 10 feet. Just so you know, if you move away from it, you're gonna take its range of melee is 10 feet.
Ah, I see.
Because this is a large creature.
I shan't do that.
With lots of arms.
I shan't do that. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, you can certainly do that.
Nah.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just double checking something. I'm just double checking one thing to make sure. No, I got nothing else.
Isn't your cannon a bonus action, or is that an action to summon?
Action to summon, bonus action to cat, like, yeah.
To
So
actually
I have to
use
use
it.
an action to do it.
Got it. Okay.
So it's fine. Yeah.
All good. All good. Georgio, we're on to you.
Okay, and I'm still. It's until you said until the end of my next turn, or until the next round, which is now. That I'm at disadvantage.
This is your This would be your turn. You're still at disadvantage, so it'd be the next round.
I'm still okay. So
yeah, because the last strike was a reaction.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. We'll take 3 shots at it with the hand axes. 1, and I rolled the exact same on both, which was a 13. Not enough. I'll throw number 2, and I've got a 12. It's getting worse. And then I'll throw number 3, and I've got another 12. Okay.
At least you're consistent.
Not getting worse.
Yeah. Consistently not there. All right, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
Actually.
Oh.
This is a safe pillar, right? I was here before.
I believe so. We'll go ahead and I think so. And you would have seen this pretty easily. So yeah, I would say this is a safe pillar.
Yeah, if I could check it. If it's safe, then I'm gonna jump here.
Okay. I need an athletics check of 16 from you, sir.
Okay, athletics, and I've rolled a 26.
You are fine.
Is that enough?
Yeah, you're fine. You are ending your turn, though.
All right.
Also, Tim, you're going to take this damage as well because you're within the radiant aura of the creature.
Yep. Yeah.
So this will be for both of you. That is 9 radiant damage for both of you.
9.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
Chugrulk, we are on to you. You are on the carpet right now, out of immediate danger, but you can see this creature is targeting your companions on the opposite side of the hall. What would you like to do?
I am going to throw some of my spears.
What's the range on your spears?
It says 30, and then the in brackets is 120.
So yeah, you could do it, but you're going to be throwing at disadvantage for both of those. Because your normal range is 30 and the extended range is 120, so it's at disadvantage. You could certainly get closer though if you wanted to be closer in range.
Yeah, I'm tossing that up.
Yeah, you would just
want to be within 30 range, and then I'm probably gonna have to end the. What's my move again? Is with running.
The carpet's movement is 60.
Carpet's 60.
Oh, 60. Yeah, you're right. All right. Well then, I might move us here.
So you could essentially get You could get the carpet. 30, the furthest you could get the carpet is right there.
Yeah. And then the carpet's got no more movement left on it.
No.
If I go here, right?
Yeah. If you move it here, then it's but now you're within normal range.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a cost sway. Yeah. Just thinking about it. And can I move on the carpet? Like.
Yeah, you can move about on the carpet.
Like, after I take my attack.
Yeah, you can to not be in the radiant aura. Yeah, you could step back.
Yeah. So I might actually only go one back a step. Like if I go back to where.
Yeah, you're gonna do this after you make your throws. Because if you do it now, you're going to be at
Yeah,
disadvantage
sorry,
again.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting it all right.
But you can do
So
it
I'm gonna make my
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yep, let's see it.
All right, let's go.
Unfortunately, 15 doesn't hit. 20 hits and 20 hits. So you got two attacks that hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. So 7 and 8. So for a total of 15 piercing.
And then we'll move back here.
Okay. The Gravekeeper. Georgio, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please, as arms sprout out from this wall and try to grapple you.
Okay. Dex save is going to be +2. I've rolled 4 total.
Unfortunately, you are restrained. Similar to the way your companion Chugrulk, you are restrained. Your movement is 0, and you'll need to spend an action or some other means of getting out of this to break free, as you are basically grappled by these fleshy arms that strap you to the column.
Okay. Movement 0, but that's the only thing, right? Nothing else is affecting me.
Yeah, movement
doesn't
0,
affect anything
and
else?
yeah, well, if you tried to make a melee attack right now, it'd be at disadvantage because you're restrained. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And any attacks against you will have advantage.
Okay.
As one of the heads just kind of, you see this glowing octarine gaze as these arms sprout out from the column and grapple you. Cedric, you were just outside this radiant aura, but you can see that your companions are being targeted right now by multiple of these remaining faces that aren't charred off by fire blasts or stripped away by axe throws or crushed in by fists or bludgeoning attacks.
Right.
What would you like to do?
Great question. While I'm thinking, I'll start off with a spiritual weapon hit.
Okay. Fortunately, an 11 does not make contact as it grazes off the same radiant energy that you exude. It seems to be stronger.
Mm-hmm. I think this thing was wise as fuck.
Wise or intelligent?
Probably both.
One better than the other.
I'll oh god, what do I want to do? I hate this game. I'm going to. Yeah, I can't touch it. Do another guiding bolt. Ooh. No, never mind. I'll just use Toll the Dead on it.
Okay.
It's a 15 wisdom.
15 wisdom. Got it. It has. Oh, I guess their save is different. It's got a +8 to save. It's not as good as the intelligence, but not too far off.
The wisdom?
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll this right now. What's the saving throw?
Yeah, it's pretty wise. 15.
15. Okay. So I'm gonna roll this on the table here. Yeah, unfortunately, it saves.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't think. Is this pillar good? Or next to me? To the north, I guess.
Give me a quick perception check. Yeah, this side is good. You can see that there are tendrils on the opposite side, though.
That was persuasion, but
oh, I mean, you would have gotten it anyway. It wasn't too difficult.
Yeah,
It would
it's
have been below
two
a
off.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and step off.
Okay. Yeah, you'd be
Right,
hugging
but,
this side that
but
you're closer to. Yeah. You could just
Yeah,
leave where
basically
you are
the
right
same
there.
spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Top of the round. I need a D20
Good
roll
one.
from somebody for a lair action.
You got it, dude.
14.
14.
In the same way that these tendrils grasp out at you all in places, so can they grasp onto the creature in question. Georgio, you feel the tendrils loosen as you are no longer restrained. Nice. And you watch as tendrils from this wall just beside you, Tim, right in this corner, lash out towards the creature as it has to make a dexterity saving throw to be to not be restrained by the influence of Johann Eisner. So I'm gonna roll this. The save in his case is a 15. No, I'm sorry, 16. So he's got to roll pretty high here because he has a -2 to dexterity. So, yeah.
Big ass dude.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was actually really close. That is an 11, so he does fail. So he is restrained in that spot. He's not like dragged down into the sludge, but he's like restrained in the place that he's in right now. So until he manages to break free, all attacks against this creature have advantage. Or melee attacks, I should say.
Yeah.
And it has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws as it is restrained. Oops, I keep closing that damn turn order. My God, man, I need to stop doing that. All right, Tim, we're back to you. You watch as these tendrily, stony, fleshy arms, this mixture suddenly turns away from attacking you all and attack the Gravekeeper as you again feel that influence of Johann Eisner overcoming the influence of the Gravekeeper in this space. What would you like to do, sir?
Damn, this music's going off now.
Yeah,
I figured we're in the latter part of this fight now, and things are getting interesting. As you can see, this creature is frantically trying to break free.
Not feeling well.
It is not happy. It is looking very beat up.
Away from it.
Question is, who will be the one to deliver the decisive blows needed to finish it?
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at level 2.
Okay. Is that a ranged spell attack?
Actually, hold on. So wait, actually, no, sorry. Not that one. Sorry. It's Scorching Ray is the one I want to do.
Ah, Scorching Ray.
Cool.
Got it.
And it's ranged.
Okay. So go ahead and cast your rays. So you got to, I think you get 3 rays. Okay. Unfortunately, a 17 does not hit. 21 hits. And a 22 hits. So you get 4d6. Yeah. So 4d6 fire damage.
Damn.
Oh.
Nice.
And then I'll add a D8 on top of
Okay.
my firearm.
Got it. So 17 total. Got it.
Arcane firearm?
Yeah, it's my wands. What's it called?
Oh,
I can use my I haven't used it in a while because it's
Okay.
like what's it called? It's like certain. I don't know. I think it's
Range
really
spell
like
attacks.
spells. Like I don't. Yeah. So like
Gotcha.
only certain ones trigger it. So that's why I don't really use it.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm good.
Georgio, the creature is restrained directly in front of you. You are no longer tethered to the wall. By the aid of Johann Eisner, you are within melee distance of this creature, and all your attacks have advantage. What would you like to do?
All right. I'm winding up and I'm hitting him with the whack-em fist.
Whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole.
Whack-em fists.
First one's going to be a 19.
A 19 hits.
Okay. So damage on the 19 is going to be, where's attack? It's going to be a D8 plus 5. So that one's a 6.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the next two attacks to see if you hit on those two, and then roll the total damage.
The second one is a 17.
A 17 unfortunately misses.
Okay. And then the third one is going to be a 23.
23 definitely hits.
Okay. And then I'll do, it's going to be 8 and 5 again. So this one's going to be 12.
So 12 and 8. So 20 damage total, if I got that correctly?
No. Was the first one 8?
Yes. I think you said 8.
Yeah. 8 and 12.
Okay,
8, 12.
so 20 total.
Yeah.
You crush in 2 more of the faces and break one of the extended arms holding onto the lantern. You can see the bone has broken through the flesh of what remains of this former gravekeeper's right arm as it just dangles holding the lantern by a thread. This creature is not looking good. A few more strong attacks may be enough to finish it off. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Georgio?
That's it.
The creature is going to try to use a legendary action to try to break free. It needs to roll a 16. It has a strength of... It's got a +4 to the save. So I'm going to roll this. So it's got to roll at least a 12 up. Yep. Here we go. That is not enough. It is still restrained. Chugrulk. Oh, also, Georgio and Tim, I got to roll for the radiant damage. You take 8 points of radiant damage each.
All right, I am going to leave the. Sorry, I'm going to bring the
carpet,
the carpet in. Yep.
Right up to it,
like where I am, and then I'm gonna. Yeah, well, like maybe one back because I got 10-foot range. So.
Okay, yeah, you got the go gadget bugbear arms.
That's it. And then I'm gonna hurl some Ignatius shots at this thing.
You draw forth the blade, Ignatius, as you hear the voice in your mind. Let us cut down this abomination, my partner. Let us send it on to the afterlife where it belongs.
Come on.
Fortunately, a 14 does not hit. Oh, it's restrained, so you do have advantage. So the 20 would be the hit. So that hits. You do have advantage.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah. I forgot you have advantage. So go ahead and roll all your attacks, and we'll see.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Or go ahead and roll this.
Did the advantage at 24 on my second one. Sorry, it doesn't come through on your side when I do it with the advantage using doing the D&D Beyond character sheet, but it did just get, I got an 8 and a 13, and then plus 11. So the 13 plus 11, 24.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your last attack, and then we'll consolidate the damage.
And I'll just give you 2 normal ones that way.
Okay. All right, so all of them hit.
Is the...
So the first one that hits, you're going to roll your radiant damage.
Yep.
So let's see that. Oh my god. So slashing one hand, 15 plus 15 for a total of 30. Oh my god. A solid, you cut off 3 of its heads in one slice as your radiant energy of Ignatius barrels through its aura that is just wavering as all the lanterns around it are just blinking on and off as if the energy surrounding this creature is just about to break at any moment. Go ahead and roll your damage for your last 2 attacks. Okay, 17. Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my god. It is holding on by a thread.
Kidding me?
Oh,
Yeah, it is
Action surge.
so heavily wounded. It is oozing this octarine fluid that looks like some sort of amalgamated, sludgy, thick blood. But is there anything else, Chugrulk, you would like to do?
no, that is the end of my turn with where it's looking.
Okay.
Actually, I might move. Hang on, how far did we move? We came from that one.
Yeah.
That one.
I might move back. Actually, I might just.
If you move back, both you and Cedric would. Well, one of you would take an attack of opportunity from the creature.
I jumped off the thing.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so only you would take the attack, but it does have disadvantage because it is restrained. So there's that.
Okay,
Do you want to risk the attack of opportunity?
I will.
Okay. I'm going to roll this on top of the table. The attack modifiers, let me find it real quick. For its slam attack is a +9 to hit, but it does have disadvantage. So here's the top one right now. First roll. That is not going to hit. That's going to be a 12. Next roll.
All right.
Well, it's a 12 because it's a disadvantage. So
yeah,
it does not hit. That would be the lower one
Unless
anyway. So it goes to
fails
like
and hits a
slam
lantern
you
on
into a
face.
column as you get close, this column here,
Yep.
but the arms restrain it and it just hits nothing.
What if it crit fails?
What if it
Yeah,
crit
what if it
fails?
critically fails?
I have no idea. It didn't
Yeah.
crit fail.
Lantern to its other head.
Explodes.
Explosions.
Come on, DM, my immersion.
My immersion. The Gravekeeper. Ooh.
I don't sound like that.
My immersion. It is going to, it cannot break free, but it is going to go out with a bang. I'll tell you what. Somebody roll me a D8. On a 1 or 2, it targets Tim. On a 3 or 4, it's Georgio. On a 5 or 6, it's Chugrulk. And on a 7 and 8, it's Cedric.
Okay, I'll do it. I got a D8 right here.
Okay.
Pretty healthy. So
It's a 1. I'm sorry, Tim. I sent that to you.
Tim, roll me a D6, please.
Hold on. One sec. Here we go.
Okay. You feel the heat being sucked out again as this icy blue energy wells up in this lantern on the last remaining hanging limb as a blast of cold energy sails out at you. I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Ooh.
That unfortunately is just a failure.
Whoa.
Fuck off.
It is an 18. I will show you the character sheet if you don't believe me.
Crazy.
No, I don't need it.
That is going to be... Okay. That is 38 cold damage. And you are restrained in ice for 1 turn.
At 38.
Yeah, 38 total. You watch as your companion is just blasted with cold, and you can see him vaguely moving below the ice, but he is fully pinned to the wall as he's trying to barrel through the remainder of this icy prison.
And that's not a spell.
That is not a spell. That is just a monster effect. It is one of his lantern blasts. Essentially, this creature was originally a beholder. So this is sort of the way that yeah. Kind of like the eye stalks. This is just lantern blasts, yeah. So it's like a monster effect. It's not a spell.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just asking, just in case.
Yeah, I understand. Got to get that Mage Slayer off. Cedric.
Huh?
I'm going to hit somebody with it one day.
Oh, I have no doubt. Cedric, it is your turn.
Me?
Yes. This creature is looking desperate as it's struggling to try to break free.
And we don't have any movement with the carpet anymore, right?
No, you do not.
We went 30 up and 30 back. All right, well, spiritual weapons start.
Okay.
Where is it?
Fortunately, a 14 right? misses. Oh, yeah, it is with advantage, so unfortunately both hit. Or both miss.
Yeah, fuck it. I really want to do inflict wounds on it, but I'll do a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Can I? There we go. Do it with advantage from there. No, it still didn't do it with advantage. Whatever. But never mind.
Unfortunately, neither one of them hit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
If I can get somebody to roll me a d20, please.
Not me.
Okay. I've got an 18.
An 18. Let's see. What's the 18? Georgio, you watch as some of the sludge in this area underneath the Gravekeeper, the stone floor almost shifts and moves as the sludge is temporarily pushed back, allowing a brief moment where you could drop down within striking distance on the floor and be not standing in this sludgy mess for a temporary moment. At least one round, the sludge is completely around this 10 foot by 10 foot area of the Gravekeeper is safe harbor for at least one round.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Tim, you are restrained. You managed to break free for this turn, but you do not get to act or move for this time being, as you managed to break free of the ice, but you are unfortunately restrained for this turn.
Okay.
Georgio, you see that there is a pocket of free space that you can move to, and this creature is looking horribly wounded, and it is still restrained by the arms.
Okay. Then, since I can land there, I'm going to jump down.
Okay.
And while I'm on the way down, I'm going to swing at it with my hand axes. Am I still taking advantage on attacks?
You do have advantage.
Okay. First swing, I crit. Got him.
Got him.
I rolled a 20. I rolled a 20 and a 2.
Go ahead and roll your damage on this crit here.
Okay. So it's a 1d6 plus 6.
Okay.
And I rolled a 6, so it's going to be 18 damage total on the first one.
Giorgio, how do you want to do this?
You did it.
I just want to I'm jumping down, right,
Uh-huh.
and swinging on the way down. So I mean, just top to bottom, slice it in half with my big axe. It's not big, but
like the core of an apple, you cut down through its many heads, through the core of this entity. As it cries out in pain, the lanterns go dark, and the two halves of this fleshy ball split to either side like a severed fruit. As the Gravekeeper, that for generations has watched over the monarchical crypts of Castle Draken, is no more.
Nice. Good work, team.
We did it.
Hey.
As you drop down in this space, and I would imagine you would get out of the way of the sludge as it sort of is in the process of shifting back. You can feel sort of not only a sense of relief that this entity is no more, but you sense that same relief, especially you, Tim, from the remaining presence in this space, now fully in control of this space. And you watch that same sort of movement of the floor tiles push a space directly here in front of the pillar out of the way as the sludge is sloughed off away. I don't know, pushed away, giving you an opening directly in front of the pillar to speak to the figure that appears to be the remains of Johann Eisner, the former steward of Drakenheim. What would you all like to do?
The fucking heel.
You are more than welcome to spit. You feel a sense of security, at least for the time being. I will say, if you would like to take a short rest at this point, you feel secure enough in this space with the overwhelming controlling presence of the former steward to do so. And we can do that after, or we can do that as you speak, or if you choose to speak with this entity that appears to be the steward of Drakenheim, or the former steward. But
yeah, definitely.
you don't sense any danger in this space, so you can do that, or you can take any potions you like. It's up to you. In front of you, you see the main foundation pillar of Castle Draken. Let me give you a visual representation from that picture. A massive circular pillar that extends the full 60 feet to the ceiling, supporting what you believe to be directly below the throne of Castle Draken. The literal seat of power for the country of Westamar. Stretched over the wall, flesh-filling cracks that extend all the way up this main pillar. Its foundational structure held on by a thread, by the sheer force of will of one man for the last 15 plus years. You hear the whispered, weak voice in the face of the former steward that you recognize, Georgio. It is wonderful to see you again, son. It's been so many years. My, how you have grown. Thank you. I will share what I know.
How did you end up like this?
I fled here after
The former King Ulrich was felled at the fall of the meteor. This substance, this fog filled the castle. Servants, guests succumbed to its effects. They were turned into monsters. I know not what became of the first son, the queen. Thankfully, the daughters of Lord Ulrich were not present at this time. But the king himself, he moved towards the throne room when a rift in space and time tore open behind the throne. An abomination crawled out and swallowed the king whole. I watched it happen right before my eyes. And so I fled to secure the one place that holds the seat of power here in Castle Draken, the foundational pillar. When I touched it, my flesh became fused in its cracks. If this column breaks, so too does the castle and the power of this city. A power I'm sure you've seen. I've been watching you now, as much as I could. But only till now was I able to speak. The seals. The crown. Georgio, you are the rightful heir to the throne. The only legitimate heir. Not of mage blood. The only remaining child that can sit upon the throne. Find the seals. Wear the crown. And wish away this chaos.
As he says this to you all, you hear the whispered, struggling voice of the former steward. It falls in line with the discussions you've had with Eldrick, Elias, and other individuals who know the intricacies of the city of Drakenheim.
But if you cannot find the seals, I beg of you, there are other options.
Like what?
He gasps for a bit of air and tries to force out a struggling gasp.
If you do not wish to take the throne, you could destroy this castle, break this pillar, But know that will not stem the tide of these eldritch horrors that seep into our world. The entity that bleeds in through the gap in space and time above in the throne room. It will be slowed, but it will return. The only way to keep it out of our world is to kill it where it resides, or wish that its bounds into this world are sealed for good. Or imbue with me the power of the seals, and I will seal off Castle Draken for all eternity. I am a failure to save my king. I will not fail you, Georgio. This was not the life your mother wished for you. But this is your choice to make. Take the seat on the throne, attuned to the crown of Westamar. Destroy the castle and delay the encroaching abominations. Or allow me to seal the castle forever and its power within. A fitting punishment for my failures.
So essentially what he is saying, there are 3 options. You can go through the attunement ceremony with 6 new members of the small council, each attuned to a seal of the city of Drakenheim. At which time you could then be crowned king and attuned to the crown of Westamar and sit upon the throne. You hear him take a breath.
It has been over 2 decades since the last wish was cast upon the fate of this world, the fate of this country. Two great requests stored within the crown.
Mechanically speaking, the crown has 2 wishes, 2 charges of wish stored within it.
It will not, even the crown will not remove this horrid substance. But it can be used to repair the city and fight it off.
The other 2 options are destroy the pillar, breaking the power of the seals themselves and the crown. But that will not remove the delirium, and it will not remove the threat of this extraplanar incursion. It It will simply take the crown and the seals out of play. And lastly, if you do not wish to attune to the crown, Giorgio, you can bring the seals, and Johann Eisner can seal the power of the castle and the crown forevermore. But that will not rid the world of delirium. It will simply rid the world of the planar incursion. But it will also take the seals and the crown and the potential power they hold out of play.
Wait, hold on a minute here.
And you said the if we destroy everything, so if we wish it away, everything's back to normal.
Mostly.
If we destroy everything, then sure, yeah.
Either way, the delirium will not disappear. Even a wish spell isn't powerful enough to remove what has been unleashed upon this world.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the delirium, no matter what, is here to stay.
Yes. But
okay,
and some of the impact can be removed. A great deal of it can be removed. But it'll allow the containment of the delirium. It won't remove it.
Okay.
But it could potentially wipe a great deal of the destruction. It won't bring back the dead in great mass, but it will remove some of the damage.
Destroying everything only temporarily fixes the problem.
Yes,
and
that's
then
essentially
letting him seal everything away removes everything, but that will also provide a permanent fix.
It won't remove the delirium, but it will permanently seal whatever entity's trying to break out through Castle Draken that you saw in the throne room. And you will seal Johann Eisner forevermore, basically dooming him for an eternity of playing essentially extraplanar Gate Guardian. And the castle will be non-accessible from there on forward.
Okay.
It is a terrible burden to put upon you, child. As I stated, your mother did not wish this. We sought to shield you from this life, that you might grow up outside these political trappings. Tell me, what has come of this world beyond?
It's pretty bad out there.
It ain't good.
I feared as much.
Sorry.
I am not such old and foolish to believe that what I've done here would solve any wrongs. But if my life can at least delay the inevitable long enough for you to do what must be done, I will give my last breath for this country.
As he says that, you can see the pulsing of energy coming from him is essentially this whole main pillar is cracked all the way up. It is heavily damaged by the impact of the meteor around it. These columns are cracking, and that these fleshy tendrils that are a part of him are like a temporary glue trying to hold this thing together.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to say how long he has remaining, how much will and strength he has left, but it is not a permanent solution, at least not without the power of the seals.
Yeah.
Within... It's hard to say. If you'd like to make an Arcana check or a medicine check.
We're in a hurry.
Yeah, there is definitely a short time frame. Probably at a brief glance, no more than a month or two remaining of strength in this individual before this pillar completely collapses. And to say collapse does not mean that he necessarily will fail and the castle will collapse. Tim, you can sense that there is another entity directly above you. Likely the one that you saw briefly in the throne room. And that force of will is beginning to exert its pressure downward upon this pillar. That one of two things will happen in a short period of time. Either this castle will fall, or the entity that is broken in from this extraplanar space will take hold of the castle and all things connected to it.
Which would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we better get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help us? So here's the thing: is the crown is up there, and we have to get it.
Of course.
Unless we're destroying everything, we have to get that crown either for me or for you. Unless, do we need the crown for the...
No. You can give him all the seals, but you would need all the seals.
Okay, but not that we wouldn't need the crown for that one.
No, the crown is... The seals are the most important thing, either for the purposes of attunement or giving them to Johann Eisner. To essentially seal the castle and therefore seal the entity and the crown along with it and all of its power.
Do we know how the attunement goes with the crown? Like how that like the coronation process goes?
Do
we know, or is that something?
You will need to have a devout follower who approves of your ascension to the throne, each with a seal, a symbol of your small council. Only one seal attuned to one individual at a time. At which time, you will need to survive the strain of the attunement to the crown. I recommend having allies you trust deeply to assist you in this process. But once you attune, you will have full control over the gate guardians, the dragon, the defenses. Everything in the city will be at your beck and call. In addition to the power to change reality itself through the crown's power. A gift not given lightly. A balance of power each of the three great nations shares. Each ruler given this power once every decade.
Essentially, mechanically, you'll need 6 individuals, each with a seal attuned to them, that agree to your ascension to the throne and assist you with the attunement process.
Right.
And there'll be a series of checks to attune to the crown.
Okay.
You already
Oh, yeah,
got
3
one,
right
baby.
here.
I'm right here. We're good. 1 down, 5 to go.
So the reason I'm asking is like if we were to get an idea of like if we could just like run in, snatch the crown, say I'm attuning the crown, and then I have it, like, or if we have to, like
Destroy the thing in there.
you see what I'm saying? So yeah, like if there's a series of checks, then clear like it was for
You must sit upon
him
the
attuning to the
throne.
staff, then it's
Sit upon the throne, tied to the power of the castle, to this pillar. Its network of magic extending outwards, tying to all the castle defenses, to the city wall defenses. All of it must be subjugated to your ascension.
yeah, okay. No, yeah, that's all. So all I was trying to find out is do we need the crown, or do we need the crown right now? Right, which we don't. We just come back and get it later. So
Yeah. Yeah, until we have the seals.
Right.
Didn't we are we here because of the Queen of Thieves? Like didn't we agree to come to the castle for these purposes?
I think she mentioned it to you all at some point. She gave you the offer to try to assist with. I think she mentioned the word ascension, specifically referring to her.
Got it.
As you discuss this, you hear a weak request come from the steward.
You there, the one who carries the staff of the academy. Might I assist you in your escape? But I need a bit of the seal's power to do so. I can only exert my influence so far. The dragon, Midas Sauron, is well and truly out of my control. But with the staff's power, I might be able to silence him long enough for you to leave.
Okay.
It will be brief, but long enough for you to escape and come back. You are prepared with the seals. But know the entity that dwells within the throne room is not to be trifled with. It is a power far beyond mortal comprehension, a struggle just to keep it at bay. Soon it will consume me, mind, body, and soul. A fitting punishment for my failures. But if I have any attempt at redemption, it would be to see you sit upon the throne, Giorgio. Or to seal this evil away forever. Will you help me, child of magic?
We're gonna do our best.
Mechanically speaking, how many charges do you have remaining in the staff, Tim?
12.
12? He would need
Yeah,
6.
because I didn't use
I didn't use anything else after.
He would need 6 of them
yeah.
to restrain the dragon for a sum total of 5 minutes.
Perfect, because then I can still use disintegrate one more time.
Okay. So that is your choice, because otherwise you'll have to be very careful leaving the castle, as the dragon is still acutely aware of your presence.
Once. I can do it again. Okay, so just make sure we have 6 banked up. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Very well. When you are ready to leave, simply place the end of your staff and release the magic into the pillar. From that point on, you will have a short period of time. The castle defenses will be down. But only a short period.
With that, I think that is a good stopping point, and we'll pick this up next time.